It's time now. It's time now. Here we go with the 1, 2, 3, and this is one ding ding and a ming ming. Why is that? I'm thinking of the losing Isaiah when Halle Berry was singing that. The ghetto jam. Ding ding. All right. Let's get started, everybody, for a coffee chat. Everybody, come on in. We are streaming from all platforms. Let me take my earpiece out. Hello again to Rochelle, Pauline, Sister Reggie. I want you guys to come in with an open mind. All right. If you cannot come in with an open mind, then I will just ignore you. Okay. So, hello, Ty. Hello, everybody coming in. Hey, Mona. Hey, Karen. Hey, Janelle. Angie. Hey, Nasena. Hey, Linda. Hey, Antoinette. Hey, Jeanette. Hey, Jennifer. Gwendolyn. Tanya. Miss Tanya. Honey. Capri. Krista, I love you, sister. Carrie, how you been, sister? Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you all are in the world. Kanika. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Dorothy. Melly Mel, you're back. Hey, sister. Hello, Terry Duncan. Hello, Sharon. Wherever you guys are watching from, thank you so much. And please do a little sum on the internet that is free. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Mama Anna. Hello, Barbatina. Hello, Danielle. Hello, Jeanette. Is there anyone here that feels like that they cannot have an open discussion with adults regarding things that conspire on the internet? If you are here and you don't think you can handle this type of topic of discussion, then you might want to have a back seat. Okay, have a back seat. Go back in the bushes from which you came from. Hello, Tanya White. Hey, Adrian. Hey, Miranda, Melissa Bolt, Brenda, Capri, Elizabeth, Shaquanya, Angie, Sena, Joycelyn, Shirley, Mika Lioness, my Shottown sister Katrina. Hey, Val. Hey, Carolyn, Daniel. Hey, Phyllis, Vanessa, Tracy, Jamie. You're here. That's good. Hey, Lady B. Hey, Cheryl Green. Good afternoon, Stace P. Good afternoon, Rachel. I love you on purpose. You know it with your silly, crazy self. Good afternoon, Valerie. Good afternoon, Kathy Dixon, Elizabeth, Miss Sheila, Shirley, Betty. Did I greet everybody? Sherry, Von, Lashidra, Tanya, Carolyn. Welcome to Coffee Chat. Hey, Sharice. Hey, Alice, Laquita, Connie, LaShawn, Eric, bro, what's poppin'? Covering you top to bottom 360 of them. You know what it is. Hey, Sharon. Hey. All right, so we're all here. All right, so let's get into it. Welcome to Coffee Chat, where the coffee is piping hot, but the topics are even hotter. Nothing is off limits, and every word is heard from each of you all's thoughts and opinions to the absolute absurd. This is where we come together to get things off our chests, but what we won't put up with is any disrespect. So come as you are, which I've always welcomed each and every one of you, and say what you will. I welcome everybody. Just keep it real. Brother Shy, you got your yellow toupee? All right, let's get it, bro. Let's get it with the yellow toupee on. Okay. I hear you, bro. You got your yellow toupee. All right. Hello. Let me see where we at. You know it. You know it, sister. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. All right. So I want to address a couple of things and feel free. Okay. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is put the link in the chat. I know none of the Irish squad is afraid to say what they feel. So I'm just going to put the link in the chat. Y'all can come up as you please. And I will welcome everybody to the stream. Okay. Am I posting it? Let me know y'all see it. I put it in there. And it's on everyone. It's on 2.0. It's on the regular Everything's Irie. And it's on YouTube. Okay. Hey, Tamika. All right. Hello, everybody. So let me take y'all down Let me take this down off the screen. If I didn't say your name, run it back for me. Run it back for me. Just say, hey girl, hey, and I will speak. So are we ready? Are we ready to dive into everything? And when I say the link is there, hey Gail, how you doing? Hey Shantae, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. You're watching on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for watching on both platforms, Tracy. I appreciate you. Hey, Burn. All right, so are we ready to get started? Hello. Is that Savita? Hey, Savita. Hey again, Mary. Hey, Karen. Hey, Victoria. Hey, Deborah. Good afternoon, Nia. All right. So, what I'm going to start with first, for me, you all know over here, I have never discriminated against anything or anybody as far as what you all would like to talk about. Wait a minute. Let me see. I'm swearing folks in child. Raise your hand. Do you all promise to tell the truth? No, they don't. No, they don't promise. No, they don't, sister. Hey, girl. Hey, hey, Kimberly. Hello, Pat. Good morning, Patricia. Okay. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Deja Frazier. Good morning. Good morning. Recuperating. What are you recuperating from? What are you recuperating from, sister? Hey, Pamela Edie. Hey, Angela. Hey, Kamora. Hello, Stephanie. How are you this morning? Hey, Debbie. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Phyllis. Hey, Cheryl. So I really, really am open. Now, I don't know how many of y'all think y'all can't talk to me. I don't know. But what I will say is this, okay? When you make a conscious decision to discuss me in a subliminal way, I'm going to come back and give you a response to your subliminal posts. All right? So, what I will start with is the posts that are being made saying that, oh, I'm cool with cousin Ari, but I don't like BL. Let's start there. How do I know this? In the beginning of all of this, okay? In the beginning of surviving, they're gonna know. Did Nikki have a problem with cousin Ari? Now, if you're gonna talk about me in a group, you should be able to come out of the group and address me instead of putting up subliminals when I know you talking about me. Okay? I will be 48 years old this year. Some of you all are well over your 50s and bouncing on your 60s and tapping on your 70s. All right? So yes, Stephanie. Now, if you can remember, I know you ain't really been on my platform, sister. And if you can remember, have you ever seen me? The one situation I had with cousin. Oh, yeah, we got flip-floppers, Carolyn. And we're going to talk about it this morning. The one situation that I had with cousin, okay? The one situation that I had with cousin was when that lie was put out about me. When that lie was put, and I can show you, okay? I can show you. I'm just going to read them all out loud. All right? And another thing I'm going to address, I myself never said I was supposed to get credit for anything. And I will say it again. Nobody scares me on this internet. I will not send subliminals behind closed doors when I'm a grown woman right in your face. And whatever I say offline, I will say online. I can't help it that some of you are too puss in boots and you don't know how to have your own mind. So you kiss the asses of the people that you watch. That's y'all business, not mine. For those of you that don't understand, I don't just one side coffee chat. Coffee chat is where we discuss any and everything. So all these posts that were put up in this group that you act like I'm not gonna see. I see them because they are sent to me. Wherever I'm not, somebody sends them to me. There was another post. So we're talking about posts in the T Chatter group, and we're talking about posts in Ari's first group that one of them women over there put me out of the group. Okay, so we're going to talk about all of this slick shade being thrown about me, and none of you women can be woman enough to come on my platform and say what you feel regarding me. That behooves me. Okay, but we're going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about everything. Y'all don't have to get in my inbox and ask me what I think about what transpired last night. Who are y'all living for? Because without all of you all, as I've said a gazillion times, without all of you all, these platforms don't mean shit without the people. And the people want to see true authenticity. The people want to see true transparency, and everybody doesn't give true transparency. So because Nikki is one that's bold enough to say what you all want, that makes her jealous. Are you out of your damn minds? So let's get into it, okay? Is everybody okay? If I'm starting to ruffle your feathers, this is not the live for you, because I'm finna address it all. You are not finna talk about me in subliminals. Put my name in your post with your bold ass. So let's talk about it, okay? Now I'm gonna read all of these, and y'all tell me what y'all think. I want the real people. Some of you all were upset from the Irish Squad because you didn't get mentioned in the thanks on that live last night. If you are here and you got in my inbox, or you left me some type of how do you want to call it? Or you left me some type of message saying they didn't mention you, say it in the comments. What are y'all scared of? Why are y'all such people pleasers? Somebody help me. Why? Who is going to kick somebody's tail? Somebody tell me. I'm not meant for everybody to like. Huh? I am not meant for everybody to like. Thanks. I went hard for you last week. What happened, Jeanette, last week? Tell me in the comments what happened last week while I read these, because a lot of these people got shit misconstrued, baby, and we going to talk about it this morning. Okay, so the first deplatform group. Now, one of the admins over there felt the need to say all these things about me. Now, all right, here we go. Jealousy is a terrible thing. Don't nobody ever support me. Does anyone remember that? And who said it? I'll wait. Listen here. When I talked about where was everybody when all of the crazy was going on, that's what I meant, and that's what I said. Do I have an issue with people being exactly who they are? No, I do not. My issue is y'all think I'm supposed to be a simp because y'all are simps, okay? Y'all think Nikki is supposed to be a simp because y'all are simps, and that's not me. I am not jealous of anyone, okay? Trust and believe the same people y'all think I'm jealous of be the ones on my phone asking me for help. But on the internet, you want to act like Nikki is jealous of somebody? Are you out of your mind? Clearly, most of you are. All right, so I'm going to continue. Let me see. Jeanette. They said you was trying just get all information from Rico. I told them you only offered him and let's be clear about that. She know he don't fly. She know he don't fly. What they talk about flying? She know he don't fly. Did I not say on that live? Listen, whichever way you want to travel, when you're ready to go, I will provide it. Did I ask for anything else? Nothing. I said if he needed to reach me when he was ready, he knew how to reach me. Did I ask for anything anything else? Y'all tell me. Hello, Claudia. Thank you for the stars, sister. Did I ask for anything else? I meant what I said when I said nobody gets credit. I don't give a damn who called Health Protective Services. I don't give a damn who reached out to who. The two people that get the credit. This has nothing to do with me being jealous of anybody or anything. It's my opinion. The two people that get the credit for the movement is Rico and Nicole. Is that not what I said? The internet don't scare me. So I'm going to continue to say what I want to say and move how I want to move. Now, you can't tell me you got a whole group and you letting people sneak diss me in your group like you don't see it. That's fine. I'm not a puss in boots for nobody. I'm going to come right here. I'm going to say what I want to feel, what I feel, and what I want to say. Something is wrong with a sneak dissing, hiding behind a bush, subliminal talking about me, as if you think the person that you talking about me to ain't going to come and tell me that you talking about me. But all of y'all are grown-ass women, right? Oh, I forgot. All I did was offer transportation. That's it. That's all. I didn't say I want to know what's going on. I didn't say I needed to know where he was. Do you all understand that there were people that were reaching out to me because they want to give gifts? And I reached out to the people that communicate with him and let them know I would hold on to anything and I would send it to the person I reached out to because I don't want to know where he is. It is not my business. Am I grateful that Nicole said, F all this, ain't nobody scam me, I'm finna help this man because nobody else did it? That is a known fact. Nobody else went to his door, knocked on his door, and said, I'm here to help you. Okay? So if you want to take my opinion about what's seen out of my eyes on this here internet from everywhere, then that's your business. But I'm not going to kiss anybody's ass. I'm not going to do it. And now I'm going to continue. Okay? Let me see. I'm getting sick of folks calling certain names out. We were all happy for him, Kathy. We were all happy for him. Let me see what you said, Sheila. I'm not afraid at any time what I want. Let me see where you at. Where you at? Because over here it won't even show me your comment. Girl, this is I'm for years and only. Okay. I don't know. I'm not afraid. There are times when I want to be sure that it only show me that much. All right. Let me read your comment. I'm getting sick of folks calling out names. We all were happy. All these groups have things to say about Rico because he was still over there with them too. It wasn't that we didn't love him. I even wish she would get away from T. Exactly. Now listen, Kathy. So here we go. You know, I'm good enough to be used to your advantage. For as long as I allow you to use me. And then once I say, hey, wait a minute, you ain't right. Why does this next one, hold on, I'm not done. Here's the next one. So after that one, this what really took me out. Okay? This what really took me out. So you don't like BL, but you pretend you like Ari. Who am I? Really? What makes you think I'm pretending? What makes you think I'm pretending? All right? That's what I want to know. Come on with it, Gloria. That's true. She went to his door and got him, not sit back and talked about it. So she's definitely the one. But see, my whole point is not trying to dictate about anything. I'm just pointing out, stay away from me with that. You feel me? I never said, oh, Nikki did anything. All right. I think y'all get things confused and you again assume that everything that goes up on Chop It Up comes from me. No, everything that goes up on Chop It Up does not come from me, just like we had to address the Miss Netta thing. Okay. It doesn't make any sense, but here we are. So first you put me out of the group, then you want to talk about me in the group. what's really good because you're a grown woman. Now in the Tea Chatter group, now that came out of cousins group, and I'm not even done. You feel me? I'm not even done. Hold on. Y'all got me all messed up over here. Jealousy is a terrible thing. I remember it being said that the cousins wasn't SH. Anybody remember who said it? I'll wait. Now we know that ain't about me because I ain't never said that. Right. I said it months ago. And I have my reasoning, Tamika. It doesn't mean that. And here's the thing. Why is it that because I don't agree with some things that I witnessed and I experienced with her, that it has to trickle over into me and Ari's relationship? That's what gets me, sister. Just because y'all like somebody, did I shade any of you all? Did I shade any of you all? What do I say? I don't care who people watch. I don't care where people go. As long as they don't bring that shade over here and try to shade me. You shade me somewhere else and then come in my face and try to kick it with me. That's what I don't like, and I never liked that. That is exactly what I've always stood my ground in and held my ground in that. I don't get it. So why is it that you all say, and I don't mean you all as a whole, okay? I don't mean you all as a whole, but it's mighty funny that, and I'm speaking for the people that I know that came from my platform and went and sold into these. I've never said nothing about the cousins. If I recall, I said in the beginning, each and every one, people can watch everybody and they get a certain perspective from every platform. I even said that about NAD's platform. Did I not? In the beginning, did I not say that? So don't get it twisted. Don't take a personal experience that I had with this woman and then try to think that I can't feel that way. Truth be told, she shaded the hell out of me to NAD, okay? Remember when she was thanking the Irish squad last year? She shaded the hell out of me to NAD. Okay, and I have the proof. So how can you all take a personal experience that I had with her and then apply it to everybody else? I'm not trying to tell people who to like and who not to like. I'm a grown-ass woman. You understand what I'm saying? People are weird as hell, Melly, and they grown women. They 60-plus-year-old women. They women that could get in these groups and they could drag and they could talk about Taterhead and they could talk so boldly about Chef Burnup, but then could have a whole group chat about me and can't tell me to my face. I have a lack of respect for people that can't own the shit they say. Huh? Because I don't kiss the ass of somebody you like, I gotta be upset? Come on, Debbie. Now, Debbie, when you made that comment in the group, did I come to your comment and say anything? You said it's all about, no, it's not about credit. I understood what you said. I didn't take that personally. I don't think you have a problem with me. I do believe that if you had a problem with me, you would come to me and you would talk to me and we would discuss whatever it is being talked about. And you could let me know if I'm wrong. Please let me know. Because there's some grown-ass women out here that get together and talk about me and then try to smile in my face and come on my platform like they mess with me. So if we're going to keep it a buck plus 50, let's do that. You understand what I'm saying? I found nothing wrong with it. Don't know me. Y'all in that group, y'all see it. Not a Tea Chatter group. Some invisible heifer over there. And she talking about, oh, did Nikki go on a business trip off of her Roasia funds? First of all, you thick throat scallywag, whoever you are, let me say this, okay? Follow who you follow. Nikki's opinion is mine. Nikki's opinion is mine based off of experience. It's a good teacher, baby. And until you have an experience, see, y'all don't know the backside of things. You could sit and you could watch people kiss people's ass, but who do they call when they need help? Do I have? This is what be getting me to the point where I'm about to start dropping receipts because y'all think I'm a joke. But I'm not a joke. And I will embarrass so many people that it is not funny. This ain't got nothing to do with my spirituality. This ain't got nothing to do if I'm worried about what God gonna think. This has everything to do with who the hell I am. Mineraz Cladman. Give me a second, okay? Give me 1 second. 1 second. I just broke my blinds again, killing a fly. Lord, I look like I live in a trap house by the blinds. Y'all know them trap house blinds? I done hit. I done hit the blinds and broke it again. Okay? Okay? Who said I'm not winning? Who said that? How is she not winning by talking about what she wants on her platform? You must be new. Who said that? What did the comments say? What did the comments say? What? Okay, I'm confused. All these posts in that other group about me. Well, this is a real issue for me, sister. And let me say this to you with nothing but love. It is a real issue for me. When people are out here saying little subliminal things regarding me, when they can come to me and say it, that is an issue for me, sister. I don't expect it to be an issue for nobody else because it's not them. But that is a real issue for me. So the subliminal things being said about me, and I'm not even talking about in the group that you run. I mean, you know, that you admin. I'm talking about 2 other groups, but I'm going to address how I feel about these subliminal things being said to me. I ain't asked nobody to come over here and listen to me. I ain't asked nothing about nothing, but I will not sit up and go against the people that have supported me if they have concerns about what's going on. There are people that are part of the Ivy Squad that have concerns about the fact that they wasn't mentioned, and they was like they've supported in every single thing. So I'm gonna speak up for the people that speak up for me. I'm gonna speak up for the people that support me, just like I speak about anything else. It's almost like I have to stay in a bubble of what I want to talk about because of what's going on the internet. I don't move like that. So these posts that was made about me in her group says these things about me without saying my name. And I'm not stupid. I have never been stupid a day in my life. So it's like, how you gonna shade me, lady? You don't know nothing about me nor my personal experience, but you want to call me jealous? Jealous of who and jealous of what is my question at this point. How do you know it's directed towards you? I'm just lost. Please enlighten me. I'm not discounting what and how you feel. I'm lost. I'm going to read it again because Irish Squad members brought this to me. I'm not in the group, so I'm going to read it again. Jealousy is a terrible thing. Don't nobody ever support me. Does anyone remember that? And who said it? I'll wait. Another one. So you don't like BL, but you pretend to like Ari. Who am I? Come on, sister. Come on, sister. And then I was sent the clip. And in the clip, there's an Irish Squad members, and I'm not going to call their names out because their skin ain't as tough as mine. So I'm not going to call their names out on here so people could start bothering them. It was people over there that felt like they didn't get Irish Squad members donated. Okay, and they did donate. And nobody said nothing regarding the Irish Squad. Now, if y'all want to separate this into different, and I'm not saying you per se. If y'all want to separate this into different categories and oh, we over here and oh, we over there, then that's what people want to do. But at the end of it all, everybody had a genuine concern for that man, and everybody supported, and everybody that supported was not acknowledged. Period, point blank. So yes, I have a strong concern about what that lady over there putting in her group saying about me, and I have a strong concern about the people that feel like they were not acknowledged and yet they helped. It has nothing to do with wanting to know where anybody is or what was done or how it was done and how it was said. It has everything to do with the shenanigans, and nobody knows how to be grown enough. If Nikki sits over here and all Nikki does is talk about burn up and tater head, then Nikki is great. But as soon as Nikki gives her opinion on anything else, Nikki is hated by people that try to come and sit on her platform. That's whack as hell. I'm not going to have a beef with Tammy, and because Tammy is cool with Mama Anna, then I'm going to say, how can I have a beef with how can Mama Anna be cool with Tammy? That don't make sense. It doesn't. So this is where it's all coming from. And again, I say, nobody has to be over here. I'm going to talk about what's put out there. If it ain't addressed to me, then guess what? The same woman that posted it, she would clear the air. Okay? So that's all I have to say regarding that. I don't kiss nobody ass. Period. Now, what is this? I felt like BL was insinuating for you to get off the panel that day. She didn't want me on there. She didn't want me on there. All right? I'm not stupid, you all. I'm not stupid. And again, this is my experience. If you don't want to hear my experience, by all means, the same way you came over here, the same way each and every one of you all can leave. Okay? Each and every one of you all can go. Hi, Debbie. Am I tripping? If any of you all feel like I'm tripping in these comments, come on now. Come on, say it. Tell me I'm tripping. Don't worry. You can tell me the truth. You don't got to kiss my ass. If anybody is in this chat and feel like I'm tripping, please let me know. And put an alarm in it. Put an alarm in your comment. And let's have open discussion about any and everything on the internet, because I refuse to be a damn hypocrite. Huh? Huh? Now, let me tell you this. Big up on your life, Sister Wagwan. She didn't want me there. Okay? That's okay. I can't see that, Sheila. I'm going to have to watch the replay, you all. Let me see what you said, sister. I'm just waiting to see the support for your launch. It's okay, because that's that subliminal shit right there. Okay? That's that subliminal shit right there, Tanya. And it doesn't make me angry. I see people for who they are. And if I opened up completely, people would really, really dislike me. Now, I don't give a damn, but they would. I'm telling you. I'm being so honest. I'm being so honest. I promise y'all. It's not your imagination at all. You were skipped over because you don't like me. And they didn't want me to be a part of it, but I'm okay. I'm not, everybody don't like me, all right? When it's convenient for them and they making $1 off of me and my platform, then we're okay. But as soon as Nikki speaks on something that one of the I Remembers brought to her, oh, she's wrong. She's a hater. She's jealous. Are you serious? Another thing that behooves me, and I promise you guys this, another thing that behooves me in this whole scenario, to think that I am upset or jealous of another individual. No, Nikki speaks with passion. Nikki speaks with concern. Nikki is not waiting on anyone to put her on a pedestal. Nikki does not do anything for likes and clicks. None of that. I come here and do what I've been doing for how long I've been doing it. And the crazy part is, it's sad to say, there's a group of individuals that you can't have a difference in opinion without somebody going and sneak dissing you to somebody else. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. And I said what I said. Let me see. Nikki, you have ability to discern what is. Come on now. I know it. Dolores, I'm not stupid. And I can't believe that people want to insinuate that I'm stupid, ignorant, or just naive. I can't help it that y'all don't want to speak on everything. We speak on any and everything on Coffee Chat. If you don't like it and you are here, remove yourself from my platform. I've never begged any of you for a star. I've never begged any of you to be a subscriber. I've never begged any of you to come and watch me. I've never sat up and did clickbait. I'm an honest, open book. And if you don't like it, get away from me. Period. So ain't nobody dumb. She didn't want me there. And I'm guessing, I'm sorry, y'all. For those of you all that messaged me and felt some type of way about being overlooked, because I know everybody was concerned about Rico, I apologize on behalf of you all were treated a certain way because of somebody's feelings towards me. So I'm apologizing to you all that feel that way. Okay? The people that did it, I don't give a damn. None of them are paying my bills. None of them is going to be the way I was to all of them. None of them. And I will say again over here, you all have free range to give your opinion about any and everything that goes on the internet. It's been that way since day one, and I'm not going to change it because somebody don't like me and act like because I don't agree with someone else's actions that I can't be cool with other people. Y'all phony as whack as hell, and ride or die with the people that you ain't never seen before in your life but tell you they rock with you. Ride or die with them. Don't come playing in my face because I'm going to call you out on your bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna call you out on it. Let me see. We just need to be grown, and if people got an issue, address it. They never will. They talk about me. You wouldn't believe some of the people that's talked about me, Shaquanya, but I'm gonna keep that on a hush. I'm gonna keep it down here because if you could be a grown-ass woman, damn old enough to be my mama or my sister or my grandmama or my kid's great-grandmama, and you out here sending slugs and shots towards me, baby, keep that same energy because you're not stopping nothing. You're just proving the type of person that you are. You feel me? We all know what it is. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. BL likes to take credit for everything. All she cares about is what she can get in her pocket. And your opinion is your opinion. Now, I'm going to give you my response to your opinion, and we're going to go through all of these comments. Again, if anybody has to leave, have a good day on purpose, and I love y'all on purpose. All right? If you want to act funny towards me and talk to your bestie or talk to a co-worker or talk to somebody else and say all kinds of derogatory things about Nikki and her opinion, then baby, by all means, go and do so. Have your way. But over here, we talks about everything. Now, my opinion on that. Are y'all ready? Because I don't think everybody's ready. Okay? Come on with it. Come on with it. Didn't acknowledge, but that's okay because I wasn't there for her. I was there for Rico. I was there to apologize to him. I was there to let him know how I felt. I was there to be apologetic to him. I don't care about nothing else. I promise y'all, I don't need nothing from nobody. I've been very open about it, Debbie. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I have my reasons. They didn't just come out of my booty hole, Debbie. Y'all saw in the beginning They did not just come out of my booty hole. When Nikki got a little bit too vocal, and when one of the Irish Squad members came to me regarding being a part of her son's business, y'all was upset with me when I said she should have helped Ari with her website. That was my opinion. Y'all called me jealous then. Whoever y'all are, y'all know who y'all are. All right? So let's cut the shit. Grown people has to agree with people that somebody else like. And if they don't, they jealous. Miss me with all of the shenanigans. Okay? And let's talk about it. That's the problem with adults. You don't know how to talk, but all of you MFers could go throw shade behind a bush. Y'all ain't no better than the people that we talk about on a regular basis. Come on now. Stop it. Now, let me see. Didn't acknowledge you when you asked to join and went on to the next person. That's fine, honey, because once I came in and said what I needed to say to Rico, I was done. All right? And I meant what I said to him, and I wish him nothing but the best. Okay? Now, let me see. All right, you don't see her being shady. Did I say she was shady? I'm going to give you my opinion of what I saw, and I'm not saying she's shady. She's slick as hell from my own personal experience. How can you all get angry with my... See, I can only say so much without saying everything. So I want y'all to understand where I'm coming from. Because if Nikki gets to the IDGAF, a lot of people will be very upset. All right? And I have a part of me that I don't give a damn about. I never said she was shady. I said she's slick as hell. Okay? Let's get that together. Then I'm going to give y'all my opinion. For real, for real. All right. It pisses me off to see some of these content creators turning on you when you stood here and asked the Irish Squad to support their causes and family members. I came on here and I asked y'all to support everybody. I came on here and we did the rally for the GoFundMe for Cousin Ari. I came on here and I supported Boss Lady and her seasons. I came on here and I supported Ashley. She still got an issue with me because I'm cool with Ashley. Yeah, I know she do. And I spoke up on it and I meant that. Who said that? I meant that, Miosha. I thought that she was really helping her, and come to find out she wasn't. So because now had I said that about her mama, y'all okay with that? This is where the hypocrisy comes in at. If I say that about her mama, speaking of Bun Up, if I say Bun Up, I can't believe she ain't help her, then y'all turn into, oh, you're right, Nikki. Hooray. But when I say it about somebody you like, then Nikki is wrong. That is so hypocritical. Stop it. We all thought she was helping her. We all saw when she displayed all of that girl's victorious earth, we thought she was helping her. But now y'all mad at me because I say what I feel regarding somebody you like. What makes you different than the people that support Bun Up and Tater Head? Y'all the same damn people. Stop it. Stop it. Huh? So, giving my opinion. I thought last night was about some hot tea, some important information we've been waiting for. I was disappointed. I can't lie. This is my opinion. This goes to show how much they are bothered because all you did was speak your piece and left. It don't make no sense, sister. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Who is they? Who is they that's mad at me and Ashley? Next time you comment, put an alarm in it so I can know. And mad at me and Ashley for what? Mad at me and Ashley because what? Now let me give my opinion about yesterday. I didn't go over there and look. I didn't go over there and watch. I was sent a couple of screenshots and I listened to them. Okay. All right. I was sent a couple of screenshots and I listened to them. One of them when the cousins was thanked and the boss squad was thanked and nobody said nothing. Okay. Nobody said nothing regarding the Irish squad. That was one of them. All right. Another one was the whole thing about the $5 proceeds going to Rico. Now, when people that support my platform inbox me about certain things, I don't, again, if y'all don't like it, don't come over here, okay? I'm going to talk to my people like I've been doing. I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. Ain't nobody going to stop me, okay? Now, did it have to be done that way? Ashley is not happy with the way that Rico is being exploited. Hey, Siri, define exploiting.
Exploit means make full use of and derive benefit from a resource.
How many of y'all feel like that's what happened and you ain't scared to say it? Are y'all worried about what somebody gonna think about your opinion? Because let's be clear here. How many people was on that live? I'm just gonna give y'all a conscious thought, okay? A conscious thought. I understand, Rachel. I'm gonna give y'all a conscious thought. Now you can get mad at me if you want to. Are y'all ready? Just let me know if you're ready. Just let me know if you're ready. Okay? Let me know if you're ready. Most of y'all feel that way. Okay, are y'all ready for my opinion on yesterday? Okay. Rico is going to get $5. How many people was on that live? Y'all tell me. I know most of y'all thought y'all was going to get some tea. I do. I know it. I know it. Something was unsettling about it. All right. So here we go. It was what? I'm pretty sure it probably got up to over 1,000 people. We're going to do like that. Okay. It was over 500. Thank you, Jen. So when you think about it, from the outside looking in, because that's what social media is, you have to be mindful how you do things. So you subscribe and he gets $5. It was over 1,000 people. Okay. All right. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Alice. Hold on. Where Alice at? Where Alice at? Where's Alice? It was over 1,000 people on that live. Now imagine this. Had you just went live and said, hey, I am doing a campaign for Rico, okay? And at one point, okay, that's okay. I'm about to lose it. I am doing a campaign for Rico, right? And without launching your new business with the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? Without launching your business with the same thing. You hear me? Huh? Without launching your new business with the same thing. That is the exact same way we were put out there when it was like, oh, the launching of Victorious Earth, and we're going to do this, and Victorious Earth is going to be great, and Victorious Earth. Is it not the same thing? She could have separated the two. And again, this is my opinion of what I saw, and this is Coffee Chat, where we don't pick and choose what we talk about based off of who you all like. Okay? We're having conversations about what we see go on the internet. So if you don't like it, that's your personal opinion, and it is yours to have. But I ain't nobody's flunky, baby. Okay, now let's continue. So think about this. You got 1.3K people on the live. If you would have went on there and said, I'm requesting everybody donate $5. Rico would have had at least 5 bands. But when you put Rico together with you launching your business and then to belittling the $5 that he'll get, come on now. Belittling the whole $5. To me, the $5 was an insult. To me, okay? I wouldn't dare do that, Teresa. I wouldn't dare put Nevaeh's winter in with his situation. Hell no. Because you know what that makes me? That makes me a bun-up. That makes me a tater head. No, ma'am. No, no, and no again. I would never do that. I would never. Never. I can't. I'm not putting the two together. Okay? So, now here we are. Creators are using, let me go down to Buffy's comment. Let me go down to Buffy's comment. Hold on. It shouldn't have been put together. Agreed, because she said creators are using him, but she is also to launch something and not give all the money to him versus charge $60 and he get $5. Right is right and wrong is wrong, Kathy. That's what be getting me. That is what be getting me, for real. I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her. Huh? No, I wouldn't have. No, I wouldn't have. You have no idea, baby. No, I wouldn't have. You don't know what you're talking about. Brown and beautiful. You do not know what you're talking about, babe. No, I would not have. I'm not mad at her. I don't hold grudges. I don't fuck with her, but I'm not mad at her. Okay? I know why she stopped talking to me, because I'm no longer beneficial to her, because I voice my opinion on everything. So let's be clear, okay? I'm not mad at her, and I would have never went along with that. If I would have went along with it, why wasn't I watching? Huh? Answer me that. Riddle me that. When you come back and when you bend this block again and make your next comment, riddle me that. Why wasn't I over there encouraging everything? Okay? Because I got receipts, and I don't think none of you all really want to see them. Let's make sure we say that too. I don't know what's really going on. Sound like when Nikki asks why people have problems with what Darius Cook said about BL. Nikki always said Darius are her brother, and she just wanted to know. We all need to start understanding how the other person went through their journey through everything they are going through now. But like I said, I'm happy we can have these talks like we do to understand it. Come on with it, Rosa. Thank you, Rosa. It's coffee chat. That's what it is. All right? It's coffee chat, baby. That's what it is. Let me finish reading. Okay. Let me see. The live last night, I started watching it because I thought it was about Rico. But when I found out it was about her new business, I turned it off. So these is my points. These are my points, okay? My points are merely that. Well, first of all, what do we expect more? Do you expect anything more from a businesswoman? If her life is solely based on business, that's the way it's going to look. This is why I said, for me, what transpired yesterday should not have been together. It should not have. I'm not saying that, hey, that's her platform. She's going to do what she wants to do. I had my opinion when she went to Darius's, all right? But I won't go really deep into things because y'all will really be calling me a hater. I'm just going to sit back and watch how people try to shade tree me and don't grow up and put on their BBDs, big girl draws, and speak to me as an adult and say what you feel to me. All right? That subliminal shit, I don't get down with that. Subliminal stuff get people chin checked. And I mean that in real life. And I mean it. I'm going to say that again. I mean it. You can rewind it. You can record it. You could put it in your back pocket. You could save it for later. I mean it. Let me see. I agree. They could have just asked everyone to donate $5. He would have made his GoFundMe. When you put it together with your business, it looks shady. I'm not saying it's shady. I'm telling you what it looks like. And I'm not the only one that feels like that. A lot of people that was over there, I guarantee you feel the same way I feel, but didn't say a damn word. And that's their business. I'm going to say what I want to say. There is something called freedom of speech. And when you're on the internet and you on the internet for the world to see, the world gonna have their opinion. And everybody ain't gonna like you. Do we not try to drill this same thing when we discuss Bun Up and her bald-headed heifer of a wife that's really not wifing right now? Do we? No, but because of it's anybody else, oh, Nikki's mad, Nikki's jealous. Y'all sound just like they supporters over there. So I'm used to it, baby. I promise you I am. I'm used to the foolery. I'm used to the acting like you don't see me, ignore me. It's okay. But when you need me, I answer my phone. I'm fine with that. The person that's treating me that way has to deal with that, not me. Because I'm remaining who I am, regardless of who it is. Now, if y'all want to keep on throwing out this jealous word, I've had enough of it. It's too overrated, baby. If I'm jealous of anything, I'm jealous of the version of that's ahead of me that I'm getting to. That's what I'm jealous of. The Nikki that is ahead of me, baby, I can't wait to get where she at. She's up there waiting on me, and I'm going to get there. That's how I feel. And she's giving a 40% discount the first month, which shows the program is overpriced. Now, here's my thing where I find hypocrisy in this and where I know them people on the other side going to have a field day with all this. Y'all could call it what y'all want. If Bun Up and Tater Head was doing this same thing, none of y'all would have an issue with what I'm saying. Think about this, okay? I want all of y'all to put on this cap of take your feelings out of the people and look at the situation. If Nikki, we was having this same conversation about Bun Up, okay, and what you call it, okay, nobody would have a problem with what I'm saying. Is that not hypocritical? Huh? Ask yourself, is that not hypocritical? So it's safe to say that it's okay for Nikki to sit on her platform and talk about people y'all don't like. But as soon as Nikki gives her opinion about people that you do like, oh, she's wrong. Man, please. 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 I cannot with folks. Exactly. Facts. Another version of Bun Up and Take. I agree with Ashley. Yesterday was a prime example of what happened in Hunger Games. What happened in Hunger? Come on, y'all. Be a little, because I saw, ain't it a whole bunch of Hunger Games? I did see them. And before y'all think I had a whole conversation with Ashley about this, I did not. Okay? I did not. But I come on my platform and I don't stop talking for nobody. Do I have any future plans for Rico for fundraising on my platform? The Roasia Foundation is going to donate to Rico. Debbie. And it won't be live. It won't be. I will not sow into his GoFundMe. We will sow into his Cash App. I'm not sowing into a GoFundMe. I want him to get every penny. And just like we raised $1,000 for Ashley, just like we raised money for cousin's nephew's wife, don't y'all play with me. We do it over here. We did it for Chandra. We do it for everybody over here. And I don't pick and choose who to thank either. Hmm. 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 So what is this Hunger Game thing? Absolutely. We can do Zelle, Ivy Squad, and I don't have to go on live and talk about it. I don't have to say none of that. Now everything is wrong that BL is doing. You've been agreeing. I've been agreeing with her. Let's be clear. Thank you, Brown and Beautiful. Let's be clear, baby. I'm so glad that you're talking. Thank you for that as well. I'm so grateful that you feel comfortable with talking. You ain't coming to me with no shade. You ain't saying nothing crazy. And I don't have no problem with answering your questions, okay? Again, I'm not mad at her. I don't agree with some of the things that she's done towards me and shaded me and manipulated me and tried to use me. What I will tell you is from the beginning, now those of you all that have been here from the beginning, have I not been saying she made the best decision she could have made business wise? Isn't that what I've always agreed with? Y'all tell me in the comments, have I not always agreed with the fact that she made the best decision that she could have made when it came to a business level? Tell me. So I'm trying to clear this shit up because y'all think y'all know me so well. So in the space where you think you know me so well, let's talk about it. And thank you. Because again, I'm not mad. Again, I've been voicing my opinion about everything. Okay? Make sure you understand that about me. See, y'all quick to give opinions, but you don't really, First of all, I'm not putting Rico in nothing. We're talking about what transpired yesterday. And don't tell me what to do. When you run your platform or however you move, that's when you do it. When you want to, this is who you give instructions to, your children and yourself. Nikki gonna talk about whatever Nikki want to talk about. So make sure you remember that. Give demands and tell people what to do who you control. You don't control me. I've never been controlled by another human being. So before you continue on, make sure you know who you talking to. Last I checked, you ain't my mammy and your damn sure ain't my daddy. All right? Thank you. Thank you very much, my love. So come on with it. All right, let me see. I give what I see. It's energy, and because BL is involved, you mad. What energy? What energy? Hmm? What energy? But hey, do what you do. And again, whatever you feel, that's your opinion. So your opinion is that I'm mad. I'm not going to try to convince you that I'm not, baby. I'm not. I'm just going to continue on. That's what I'm going to do. Let me read. I guess everybody else mad too. Everybody else in the comments mad too. I understood the $5 will go toward Rico getting a vehicle to GoFundMe. The membership for the first month isn't $60. She's offering 40% off. Rico's Cash App was provided for those that want to donate directly. I'm not sure if those details were provided. I'm not choosing a side, just sharing what I saw on the live. Absolutely. That's what we're here for conversation. It's not about picking a side. That's another thing. People can't have a conversation. People can't talk passionately about nothing without somebody saying somebody mad at somebody. Baby, they just want me to put out everything, but I'm going to let them talk about what they want to talk about. That's what I'm going to do. Why would anyone be mad? It's completely about him, not for their own gain. It's crazy. It's crazy, Rachel. It's just crazy. Well, I guess you mad too, huh, then, Mika? Let me see. My thing is, if you're gonna help Rico, help him and leave him out the spotlight. He ain't never went on nobody platform and be cooking. What's that about? I don't know. And this is my thing. So we're having conversation about this. This makes all of us angry. Hmm. Hmm. This makes all of us angry. Is that what this is? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Did I miss something? Hold on, y'all. This is so funny to me. But y'all did the same thing to Darius, so I don't I don't see it being anything at all. Girl, get out of here. Energy doesn't lie. Shut up. Oh my God. Energy doesn't lie. So because a person move a certain way, they gotta be mad. Stop it. Hold on, y'all. What did I miss? So y'all tell me, what is this Hunger Game thing? Okay? Y'all tell me, what is this Hunger Game thing? Darius was spot on what she was about to do, showed herself within a week. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Brother Shy here. He's here. I'm trying to see what I missed. I'm trying to see what I missed. Okay, come on with it. Let's see. Let's be real. If Shake a Lot didn't treat Rico like shiggity, we wouldn't have to be talking about this sad situation. Huh, 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 huh. You know what I'm saying? Then they say don't talk about it. We've been talking about it for how long? Now we still talking about it. Now we mad. Get the yes, it does. And I'm glad you are bringing it to the light. We need to wake up. We can disagree. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Thomas. Everybody ain't got to agree with everybody in no shape, form. Nobody has to agree with everybody. Like, what? This brown and so-called beautiful lady is trying to make you get mad. Baby, they love it. I'm the one they love to hate, to be honest with you. Now let me see. Because I'm watching from so many places, y'all. If y'all see, do y'all see any comments or anything from Ashley? I saw one of y'all say Ashley left a comment, but I can't tell. So I'm watching right here from 2.0. And if y'all saw a comment from Ashley on 2.0, screenshot it or put the alarm on it so that I can read it, because I don't see it. And 2.0 is right here in my face. Now this one is on everybody, so I can't really tell where you all are looking from. But if you saw her comment, just y'all know how to get it to me. All right, y'all know exactly how to get it to me. Let me read. And this is what I say, even this right here, everybody that was doing that, they don't get, I mean, what are they looking for? It's almost like if I go and sign a petition, right? And the petition falls through and I put my signature on it. And if you don't say my name, I'm upset because you didn't say my name. Then why did I genuinely sign the petition? I question everybody that did reach out in some kind of way and feel some type of way because they didn't get no recognition. That's whack as hell to me. Who is competing with who regarding this situation? This is why I came to the mere example of who went and knocked on his door and got him. Let me do this again. Who went and knocked on his door and got him? So it's your heart. The motives be whack as hell, man. Darius said nothing wrong. I wondered the same thing. She got more money than all of us. See, I was waiting for this. Do you understand what it looks like for a person with money to flaunt their money in your face and then come and ask people that don't have nothing to do something. I was wondering when one of the individuals was going to be bold enough to talk about how they feel. Point blank, period. We're having a conversation about what we see. It does not, we don't pick and choose what we talk about. And it does not mean that we're veering from anything. It's coffee chat. You need a new alternator. Nikki. Papa Bear just got his what you call it. That's what he just got. So he just got his coffees. Oh God. About why she huh? Let me see what you say. The fact that I've been sick and about why she told it a bad announcement knowing it really had nothing to do. Honey. 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 All right, so let me see what was said. Because I can't see it there. All right, let me look for it. And I'm going to find it. Because I want to read this to the world. People have really, they get upset with another person's opinion. It really, really it boggles my mind. But let's go back up because I see it now, y'all. So I'm gonna go up until I see it because I know what it looks like. Thank you, sister. I appreciate it. And if I don't find it, I will definitely just read it from here, but I want to make sure everybody sees it. They quick to say I'm jealous, sister, just because I'm being honest. Lord have mercy. Some of these people need to check the reality of themselves for real. That might be her. That might be her, Rhonda. Rhonda, it might be her. Whoever it is, it might be her. It might be her. It just might. I'm going to leave that right there till I find what I'm looking for, honey. It just might be her. Because she shows still over here talking. Very much so. Still over here talking. Hold on. I don't think I'm going to find it, so I will read. Did her promo and added if you're not ready to sign up. I agree, 7. I definitely agree. I definitely agree. I definitely agree. These are a lot of comments. I'm so glad that we can have these type of discussions and ain't nobody afraid to talk. I'm sick of you being the black sheep and they gonna always do that. Everybody on this internet is gonna always do that. Everybody on this internet gonna always do that. You know what I'm saying? They don't like me. But the thing is, I don't give a damn. I'm not here for people to like. I'm here to be who I am. The other people that are confused in who they are, they're the ones that really need some help in all this, in all of it. So, yeah. And I bet I know who it is. It's one of them, if not both. It's one of them in cahoots together. All right, I see it. I don't like that there are strings attached to helping Rico. Why not just donate without worrying about how you will benefit? Everyone who has donated has done so without the expectation of monetary gain. This is what I have to say to Ashley's comment. And I promise you, this is my honest feeling. Okay? This is my honest feeling. I would like to believe in all this that Rico knows Ashley better than anybody, and vice versa for them. Whatever her concern is, I do believe that it comes from a genuine place. Now, people on the outside looking in are going to have their mixed feelings about Ashley. Everybody will. We already know that. But when it's all said and done, Ashley knows, and I'm not trying to put Ashley on the spot. Ashley knows the truth about everything. Okay? So I would like to believe that her feelings come from a genuine place. I would like to believe that from her own personal real life experience that none of us have had, there's a reason why she says that. So instead of you all saying, man, Ashley, why do you feel that way? Or can you elaborate, which y'all know she will, y'all choose to shade her because of her feelings for a man that she's known for as long as he's been involved in her family. How is that? But because Ashley has her feelings towards the platform he was on, y'all want to put them two together? She wrong? Is she wrong for wanting to help Rico? She was helping her mom manage her money. She was helping her mom. She had all of her mama's stuff put together till the bald head heifer came along and destroyed it all. And she let her. Who knows him better than the person that he lived with? Right there on the screen. But y'all want to throw stones at her because she sensed something that's familiar to her. I don't understand. Some people really, really strike me as weird. That's like if I come on here with my man and y'all think that he is just so awesome and he is just so great and he is just this and he is just that. She's got a hard on for BL. Anyway, what do you mean, Debbie? What kind of hard on do she got for her? What you mean by that? Let me go there because I just saw your comment. Let me go there. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at, Debbie? All right, there you go. What make you say that? Okay. That's why some of us shouldn't speak on things they really don't know. My opinion is strictly based on what is voluntarily brought to the internet, not reading between lines. Come on with it, sister. Let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk about it. Like, I don't understand. I'm not kissing nobody's ass for nothing. And I'm going to be blunt. I'll be blunt with my sister. Think I'm going to be blunt with people on the internet? No. No, I'm not. Stop it. This started from last year, Atlanta Gate. As long as you speak on who someone else has beef with, you're... come on, Noble. I'm cool with... Right. But when you defend your beliefs, you're a monster. No one will always agree with everything, but for certain, you protected a lot of content creators from... In my opinion, all they did was put Rico in a questionable state. I can't see all that. I got to keep going down to read that. That's why some of us shouldn't speak on things they really don't know. My opinion. Okay, I just read that. Now the question is, who is going to... do you feel like he needs saving? I don't know. That's why I don't want no parts of it. I'm being honest with y'all. They'll never say, oh, Nikki was involved and this transpired and that transpired and all that. I'm not. This right here, Patricia, I'm not getting involved in none of that. Come on, Sandy. She knows. Period, point blank. Okay, let me see. Of course, you believe that she is talking against BL, so I must think when Ashley was on panels saying BL was a loyal, genuine person, then she, Ashley, must have been lying. On which panel? And maybe there's a certain loyalty to a certain extent. Let's talk about it. I'm just saying, let's talk about it. First of all, if some of y'all got to go, bye. Have a good day. You do not have to listen to me and talk about me while you watching me. Okay, bye. Bye, 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 honey. And I'm not talking to you, live life, right? I'm just saying. Okay. I'm not talking about you, baby. All right, let's see. Nikki, your information and discernment be on point. I believe Rico has so much knowledge about the Carmen Tanesa, when a victim prefers to return to her family. Let's see. Let me see. She knows everything and knows all parties. Come on with it. She sees and knows the fake games plans. Why do you now let's talk about this. Why do y'all think, and we talked about this before, why do y'all think when she was still working there, it was all AA, then all of a sudden she slowly started to disappear? But Nikki's wrong. Okay. Nikki's wrong. All right. Yeah. She's wrong. She's mad. She's angry. She's jealous. She wants everything. What the freak? Oh, God. Into it with what, cousin? First of all, whoever you is, if you ain't willing to say who you are, I'm not even finna put your comments on no screen. I ain't into it with nobody. And I'm going to say what I feel, and I don't care. When you move at the beat of everybody else, brown and beautiful, you do that. Again, why are you still here? And stop talking to me in all caps, baby. Go talk to your grandkids like that. Stop it now. I'm not reading no more of your comments. Stop talking to me like you my mama. My mama is in Cali, baby. She in Cali, okay? This right here. That's all right. Sign the pocket protector. You know a lot. You know a whole hell of a lot. Come on. I was looking for this. Here's another sister that ain't ashamed to have a conversation with grown adults and not be told they mad. We saw it. We saw this play out. Baby, I am so grateful for where I am, and I don't live to appease the people on the internet, honey, child, boo. I am so thankful to Jesus himself, because, honey, thank you for your comment, Miss Smith. Thank you. Thank you. Well, do you know why she left? See, that's the thing. Do you know why she left? You don't know. You don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm just saying. As saying the same thing everyone else sees. You just said it too. Give without needed accolades and acknowledgement. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's like playing deal or no deal. You know it. That's all I'm saying. But I got to be jealous and upset and all that. Baby, call me what y'all want to call me. I do not care. I do not care. Okay? I do not care. You wasn't talking about Ashley saying you wasn't supporting her. What? Girl, you need a hug. I'm going to leave your comment right there. You over here. You still over here. You over here. Child. Anyway, let's continue talking. That's what I'm wondering. Maybe her loyalty is only for a certain few people in her life. This is all disappointing, honestly. Hello. Let me see. That's flawed reasoning. Do we not at one point believe someone to be genuine and loyal until they cross us? Huh? Hello. 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 I'm going to believe until you show me otherwise. Can we have a conversation on today's coffee chat? I am going to believe until you show me otherwise. And when you show me who you are, I'm going to believe you. And it is up to me to separate myself from you. And again, that is what I go through with a certain individual, not what anyone sees. Until you go through something, you believe whatever you want to believe. But nobody, and I mean nobody, has the right to say anybody's feelings is right or wrong. We can damn sure have a conversation about it though, baby, because y'all think somebody supposed to be quiet and just sit in a corner and only talk about what you want to hear. Baby, it's tough topics in coffee chat. And some of you all don't even know how to handle a tough topic, so you shut the hell up. If you're a shut the hell upper, then go on about your business. But this makes so much sense. Until you show me otherwise, I give you the benefit of the doubt. When you show me how you move, then guess what? I'm pretty sure it's some things that if Ashley wanted to, she could say and blow all of your minds. But thank God for where she is spiritually, because I couldn't be her. All right? I couldn't. I could not. Couldn't be her. My hat goes off to her and where she listens and obeys spiritually. Because baby Nikki would be going the hell off. You hear me? Nikki would be going the hell off. She sure would be. Baby, I said I wasn't supporting nobody no more. Let's be clear. I said I was going to push my business. Honey, there you go again. Okay? Listen very clear. Do you got some Q-tips? Get you some Q-tips. No, maybe you need an ear flush. Whichever one you need. I said I wasn't supporting nobody business no more because everybody that I supported on my platform, they made bread. So what I'm going to do is focus on my business. Do you think you put me on Front Street on my own shit, girl? Calm the hell down with your big typing, baby. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Riddle me this. Be up protecting someone by those charges not being filed. Who am I? I don't know, sister. She got some in her ears, baby. That's exactly what I said. I said I wasn't supporting nobody else's business. Y'all got me fucked up. Come on, sister. Come on. You see how they love to do? How they love to do? But do it, baby. Do it all. Do it all, honey. Do it all. Let me see. Well, one thing for certain, none of us was there. And to speak so badly about things we know a portion about is reckless, while Ashley see and knows a lot. So does BL, so does Carmen, so does all of them do. All of them know a lot. So what I'm hearing today is all about, I'm not shading her. What are you talking about? It's coffee chat. I'm not shading her. And if you feel like I'm shading her by giving my opinion, then that's your feeling to have. Okay, Debbie? And I'm being so sincere with that. If you honestly feel like I am shading her, that's your opinion. And I'm not going to try to change that respectfully. I promise I'm not. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm doing coffee chat like I do any other day. All right. And some of the Irish Squad members came to me. And if I tell the people that's been supporting me forever that they could come on, that they can come on and they can talk about whatever they want to talk about, I'm not going to be a hypocrite to the people that support me. I'm just not going to do it. So I apologize if you feel that way. But again, that's your opinion to have. And if anybody wants to jump on the stream, we can do this. Because y'all got me misconstrued. And there it is, over and over and over again. All right? For real, for real. For real, for real. They all know a lot. Let me see. Right, because you have a difference in opinion. This is what gets me too. And look, who's well to tell the truth? Ask yourself that question. This is what gets me, Melanie. Because we have a difference in opinion, I gotta be shading somebody. Some of the people sound just like the people over there. I'm just saying. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. The caption is very clear as to why we are here. If you are looking to support Rico, by all means, and everything has been posted so that, come on, like really, really, what are we doing? Right, they wouldn't say the same if I was talking about them too. It wouldn't be shade if I was talking about Burn Up and Taterhead. That's the misconception for me. Like, wow, with people. But again, I'm not gonna try to convince nobody, and I'm gonna have my opinion about what I have my opinion about. And if people don't like it, that's fine. And I definitely started to text you last night about that live. I got off immediately after hearing what it was about. So I'm just supposed to ignore the people that support me? No, I'm not doing it. I got a couple of text messages, sister. And I wasn't prepared last night to be coming on here. I even talked to hubby about this, like straight up. I don't understand it. That's where I am now. I'm only going to support who I want to support and not because someone asked me to support other people. Ask yourselves, YBL being an experienced businesswoman agreed to a 50-50 split. Would you do they to a real friend knowing the other person not too smart business wise? That is why I don't trust BL. She not as upfront as she appears. Let me see. They all worked together and knew some of what the other did, whether shady activities or not, allegedly, and condoned or played a part and just sat back. Hmm. 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 She wouldn't say anything negative about the has she supported her business. Who, me? I just want to know. Let me see. No one is shading Bia, just not giving a hand up in the business over helping. What don't they don't understand? They just want to say that this is what I'm talking about. Why do I? Who said she owed her something? Who said she owed her something? Huh? Who said she owed her something or had to employ her? Did I say she had to, Wanda? But I guess. All right. Let me go ahead and keep reading these comments, babe. I put the link in the chat. Because, ooh, y'all mad at me today. I guess. Let me get off and do a replay from where I left off at because these tramps in these comments is. Let me see. The Irish Squad is a group of smart, strong, intelligent men and women that can have their own opinions. Like, God, if I don't agree with you, I'm shading somebody. Make it make sense. Woo, baby. I don't understand where that came from, you shading these people. Yeah, they are. They are. They are insane. And now every time I see that, mm, mm. Exactly. People want you to agree with everything or you're jealous or shading someone. Baby, you are absolutely right. If I don't agree, I'm jealous or I'm shading somebody. I cannot. Uh-huh. This right here. Hey, sister, how are you? Right. Everybody ain't going to agree with me, Monica, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I really am. It's just nutty to me. It is definitely a free country. And I say, if y'all don't want to hear me, leave. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. For real, for real. You too, Melly Mel. Let me see. Obviously, some of y'all don't know transparency and an authentic person when you see or hear one. Some of you guys are weird. Mama, I don't know what to say, but I'm going to be done with it. I'm going to be done with that particular part. Has she supported your business, would not be. She did support my business. She did support my business. Y'all forget? Y'all forget? I made a couple of sales from BL. Just like she made a couple of sales when I supported I Got You. That don't change how I feel. Do you think I just did that just because? Huh? So let's get that clear too. Has she supported your business, you would not. That's a damn lie. She did support my business. Just like everybody over here that did patronize her business patronized it. So what you mean, sister? Come on now. Come on now. Come on. I support BL. However, I never understood why, as a seasoned business owner, she allowed to agree to 50. I don't think we will ever understand that. I don't think we'll ever understand that, Mama Anna. I don't think so. I think she more so was going into to on another type of thought. Clicking people in with 40% off the first month and including Rico as the bait. It worked. People were asking constantly where to sign up. Mm. Well, if that's what it was, then there's no friends in business. Hey, now, Harriet, say that then. Say that then. These views dropped from 1,300 to under 1,000 with a quickness last night. Hi, sister. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. You see, they
Hello to everybody.
want to eat me up because of my little opinions, but I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say on my platform, and people don't have to be here at all.
Exactly. And I just wanted to come up to just clear something up. It's not about like dragging Karina and like things that happened in the past. It's just I just don't like what I saw. And if it had been anybody else, I probably wouldn't pay it much attention. But because it's Rico and Rico is like a family member to me, I have an issue with that. Just like if it was your brother, sister, uncle, auntie involved, and you saw that somebody is using them for their monetary gain, you would have an issue with that, you know? And I feel like with what is being asked as far as um, purchasing the seasonings, like you said, if they just gave that money to Rico's GoFundMe or Rico's Cash App, we could reach the goal a lot quicker, you know? So that's what I have an issue with. But I don't want the focus to be her at the same time. Like, I want it to be about Rico. I really want to get Rico this car. It's very important that he has transportation, that he's able to get to and from work, to and from the grocery store. Like, I've worked with people who are limited as to what jobs they can accept because the buses don't go there, or, you know, Uber is too expensive. So I know the importance of him having his own car. And I feel like with the pool of people that we have, this is like a small little corner pocket of Facebook, right? And there's a limited amount of people that know about the situation with Karina, Carmen, Rico. So with this limited group of people, they have limited funds. So we want to funnel all of those funds, all of those donations to Rico, if they have to bypass a business, and that business is getting some money and then Rico's getting a small portion, then there's a possibility that we might not reach the goal, or it may go insanely slow. So that, I think that's what I have an issue with, is wanting Rico to reach that goal and seeing somebody, you know, trying to find a way to, market their business, get subscriptions and sales, which, I mean, I'm not mad at her. That's how you run a business. But I think when somebody's involved and they're in need of help, like, why not just focus on that person? Like, why does it have to be something in it for you? And like I said, the only reason I have an issue with this is only because it's Rico. If it was anybody else, I just watch from the sidelines. Like, man, that's crazy. I'd pillow talk it with my husband and move on. But only because it's Rico, and Rico is like family to me. That's why it really struck a nerve with me when I saw that yesterday. I did not like that. So I'm just asking for everybody who's watching, if you're watching this, I would kindly ask that you direct your funds directly to, you can send it to Rico's Cash App, or it can go directly to the GoFundMe. I'm not saying, and I know people are going to twist this, I'm not saying don't support I Got You Seasonings. I'm just saying, in this season, if you could just focus on Rico,
don't
and
put
just
the two together.
Yeah, because that takes from Rico. So if you're going to spend $60 a month on a subscription, why not just, or whatever it is, I don't have the exact number, so I could be wrong on the number, but whatever that number is, why not just give that straight to Rico so Rico can reach the goal quicker? Again, I'm not saying don't support somebody's business. I don't care how much me and somebody don't get along. I would never try to take food off nobody's table. My worst enemy, I still believe my worst enemy should be able to run their business and provide for themselves. I'm just asking, in this season, this is supposed to be about Rico. So I would appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I would appreciate it if we could just focus on Rico right now and focus on getting him to that goal. And I hope y'all don't take that the wrong way. I know people who don't like me will, but I just want Rico to reach his goal.
And I do as well. Someone just said, does he have Zelle?
At the moment, no, as far as when I talked to him, no. That could have changed, but all I know is his Cash App and his GoFundMe. His GoFundMe is on my page. If you want to go donate to that, I would so appreciate it. Everybody that's watching, I'm not sure how many of you that are watching, but when you get off this live, like, whatever is on your heart, whether it's $5, $10, 15, 20, whatever it is, 33, I know they're saying that number, whatever it is, like, please, like, let's get Rico to that goal. I'm talking to people I know outside of the internet that have no idea about this drama. And I'm trying to get people that don't even know Rico to donate. I'm just talking to strangers. Like, I'm talking to people in my congregation. I know a few, millionaires, and I'm trying to, see how much they would be willing to donate. I'm trying to share Rico's story. I'm trying to get outside the internet to do whatever I can do to get him to reach that goal. So, like I said, for all of you guys that are watching, like, if you're really for Rico, about Rico, I just ask that in this season, you just direct all your funds to Rico. And that's all I wanted to say. But I know in the comments, I was clearing up some things, and I'm looking at this like, okay, this is becoming a drag Karina session. And that's not what it's supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about Rico. That's what it's about. I'm looking at his GoFundMe, and we're still like, we're in the twos. And, I would at least like to get us to half within the next month. I've already been looking at vans online. I've convinced Rico, I don't care what your dream car is, a van is more practical for you right now. Because we can't afford Camaros and Mustangs, but a van would be comfortable for you. It's not too high where you have to climb up in it, and it's not too low where you'll be uncomfortable. and be having to climb up. But a van is like just the right size. And also, a van could be used for Uber Eats, it could be used for DoorDash, Instacart, it can be used as an Amazon Flex driver. So you can really utilize a van to
Mm-hmm.
make money on the side in addition to your job. Whereas with a Camaro or a Mustang, you're going to be limited. So I'm not just looking at Rico's transportation, but I'm looking at how he can make additional money with his vehicle. Now, the vans that I'm looking at, Toyotas are the best as far
Mm-hmm.
as their durability and how long they last. I'm looking at 2010, 2011, somewhere in that range. And the price for those vans are between $8,000 and $11,000. So with that in mind, guys, please let's get Rico a van. Donate, donate, donate. I'm going to give what I have. I'm asking you guys to give what you have. I'm vowing to donate a certain amount every single week until Rico gets a car. So that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
make this a little positive in that no, I don't like what this person did, but let's redirect our attention and the money, our surplus of money, whatever we have to give, let's let it go straight to Rico.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think you guys get opinions confused. And if it doesn't fit what you think, because people are in the chat asking, how come you didn't do anything before? How come all this was going on and nothing was done about it? And I think what people confuse everything with, for from my perspective, is that if I don't say what someone likes, then I am wrong for having that opinion on that. I've said what I'm going to say regarding this whole thing. And ultimately, when I came on here today, I came on here about subliminal messages that's been put out there by the people that's on social media, whether you're a content creator or you're a person that just posts stuff. Y'all put stuff out here and think that the me that I am is going to shift for anybody on the internet. And that's not going to happen for me. It is not. I'm going to have my opinion about whatever it is that I see on the internet. So when it comes down to it, y'all misconstrue what I feel like and what I see as if I'm looking at it through your lens. Everyone in this chat has their way of viewing things. But my problem with people is you can't set aside your feelings towards an individual to look at the bigger picture of everything. That is my issue. When I sat here and I said nobody gets no credit, I meant that. I meant the two people that get credit for what happened was between Rico and Nicole. Everybody wants to take what Nikki says and say Nikki this and Nikki that. Nikki not nothing. I am going to say what I want to say. I didn't knock on any of the 800 and some odd people and ask y'all to come over here and get on my platform. And I know more than half of y'all are talking about me right now. It is a shame that as adults, we cannot come into a place, have a conversation where we all don't agree and walk away from it better than we were when we came into it. Point the fingers at me if you want to. I'll be the bad guy of the internet. I'll be this or that of the internet. But when it's all said and done and I lay down at night, I don't toss and turn. I don't need nobody else to speak for me. I'm not worried about what somebody's saying about me. However, I will come here and address whatever I see fit because this is my platform. And until you all understand that, have your conceptions or perceptions about me, and guess what? Put them in your pocket and in your wallet and save it for later because I could care less. And I'm still going to show up every day. I am.
Yeah. And I
It's
want to
sad.
respond to, what people are saying about like, why haven't you helped him before? And it's funny, like I spoke to Rico the other day and we were just laughing about the times that, we had together away from my mom. And I was trying to, you know, get him to be independent, get him to find another job. Hey, like, start saving money. And, I don't want to get too deep into that, but I have really tried to help Rico. But you have to understand that when you become so dependent on a person, and you haven't worked in a long time, and this person is selling you dreams about this and that, you believe it, you get really attached to that person. And I believe that he just really was scared. He wasn't ready. But now, thanks to you guys who have donated, now he feels more confident, with those cash apps and the way, how much we've raised on GoFundMe so far. Like, his future looks really promising for the first time to him. So, he feels really confident, like he can do it. Like, he feels like he never has to go back to Carmen ever again. But it's because of the confidence that you guys gave him, being so generous with the money you had. We are A lot of us are poor and average people who, maybe run a small business or work a regular job, so I really appreciate the people who have just taken out of their checking accounts. You might have had $50 to your name, but that 5, 10, or $20 is helping Rico and giving him the confidence that he needs to, what, I don't need her. Like, I don't need to go back, to that situation. I can, be independent. I can get to a place where I don't need anybody anymore. So I'm wanting to see that, and I'm wanting to see that plant grow. But like I said, there's something now in the way that I do feel like it's sidetracking that. Because again, Nikki, we're working with a limited amount of people. When you think about the people that are on your lives, on Karina's lives, my mom's lives, Darnell, like, it's I would say, let's say it's 8,000 people. It's like those people are now, it's like their money is being put through this funnel that's like divided in two. Some goes to the business and some goes to Rico. So we're already working with a limited amount of people. This isn't open to the world wide web where millions of people are watching, and it wouldn't make a difference. But because the number of people are so limited, I just don't understand wanting to trying to get a piece of it, because the person who gets the subscription or buys the seasonings, that all of what they purchased, the money for the seasonings and the money for Rico, all of it could have just went straight to Rico. And so I don't understand not having a campaign just for Rico,
Right, just separate from
or separate.
anything else.
Yeah.
That's all we're saying. I just don't get it. And they don't understand. That's why people have the opinions they have, because they solely thought they was going in to talk about something just solely regarding Rico.
Yeah.
And from the outside looking in, that is what you expect. I bet it was some people that are in the comments, and I don't care how y'all feel about me, that was thinking, oh my God, he gonna get a car. Oh my God, he has this now. And ain't nobody saying what somebody is obligated to do. That's another thing that blows me with these people. Ain't nobody said nobody was obligated to do something. But what I will say is, when you portray to be a certain way on the internet, I expect for your behavior to match what you portray. And
Yeah.
none of us know. You're absolutely right. Because I've even questioned why nobody did nothing prior to this. But it's just like my cousin that was in a messed up relationship. Every time I went to help her, she always went back. She wasn't ready. And I recently said, when that man is tired and ready, he is going to move around. So clearly he was tired and ready. And it was somebody right there in that moment to take control and say, come on, let's get up out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. And she came at the right time too. But
I don't understand it. In what world do we agree with everything we hear? In what world, because I don't agree with you, I have to be upset or jealous of you? In what world, Nikki is such the bad guy, Nikki is such the monster, Nikki is such this? But it's mighty funny that when everybody wanted Nikki to be a voice for them, they was right up my ass. And I meant to say that. Excuse me, Ashley, but I meant to say that. Y'all don't know how to separate the two. But if you need me for something, it's okay when it's beneficial to you. But when you don't need me for something, Nikki is wrong. She shouldn't feel like this. Nikki said that. Nikki did this. Come on, man.
yeah.
But we're adults here. And the
Everything isn't about
audacity to
jealousy.
think this.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And everything isn't like about jealousy. Nobody is saying that she should buy him a car or get him a place to stay. No one's saying that. It's just that if you're going to be involved, don't derail the money. That's all I'm
Well,
saying. If
sorry.
you're
Let's pause real quick. One
Mhm.
of the sisters that has Zelle from the Irie squad just Zelle me $100 for Rico, and I'm gonna send it
Well,
to his Cash App. So
thank
y'all in the
you.
comments could kiss my grits, talking about what somebody want. Kiss all the way up in the grit, the gritty
Thank
grit.
you.
I'm gonna send it, sister, right
Thank you so much. What's her name?
now. Her name is Tanya.
Tanya, thank you so much. I know to some people $100 may not be nothing, but to us little people, it's a lot. $100 is a lot of money, okay? So thank you so much, Tanya.
What
Um,
is his Cash App, Ashley? Because I don't want to mess up.
hold on, let me get it. Shoot, and let me get it right too.
I do not want to mess up.
Oops. Let me see.
I know dollar sign.
Right. I wanna say it's like Rico Reloaded.
Rico Reloaded 24. That's
Yeah,
it.
I think that's it.
Okay, let me go ahead. Is it capital? Well, I guess it should come up. So, y'all, I'm gonna make sure I pull it up and had a picture before Rico Reloaded. 1 second. 24.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is his picture him in the car?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna put in the notes from Tanya. Tanya, I'm just gonna put your name in here. From the
Thank you,
Irish Squad,
Tanya.
sister Tanya. Let me do that. She does not have Cash App and she wanted to Zelle. So here we are.
Thank you, Tanya. Who? Thank you.
All right. And
Very generous of you.
I have sent dollar sign. Okay. I have sent his $100 right now. I just did it.
Thank you, Nikki, and thank you, Tanya. So yeah, that was my point, and that's why I was upset. I was getting messages in my inbox last night about what I put on my story. But that's all it's about. No one's saying that, and I want to make myself clear. No one's saying that Karina has to do anything because she's a millionaire. No one's saying that. I am not saying that. Let me speak for myself. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you're going to get involved, you know, push the money, push all the money to Rico. Don't derail it so you can get a piece and then Rico gets a little piece of your piece, just push it all to Rico. If you're about Rico, please, if it's really about Rico and not about yourself, just push it all to him. And I would ask everybody on this live that in this season, can we please focus on Rico? Can we please focus on getting him that car so that he can achieve his goal of getting to Atlanta and basically coming home and getting a job here and getting settled here, by your funds, all of it being directed directly to him, we can reach that goal faster.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. I definitely agree. I do. Let me see. I fixed it, y'all. Y'all said it was dollar signs, so I fixed it. So when it comes down to it, I'm not trying to tell y'all what to sow into, what not to sow into. I absolutely gave my opinion. And for me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do what I'm going to do. What I don't feel comfortable with doing, and this is me as a content creator. There's a lot of things that I do behind the scenes for people, and I don't come and ask you all. I don't. If you're already here viewing, watching, purchasing products, all that, all I can do is say, hey, there's the Cash App. Y'all know the ways to donate to Rico. And if you have another option and you trust me and you don't have the option that he has, then you do what Tanya just did and he gets what goes to him. I'm not going to continue to discuss this. I will not. But I do know that there is a very large group of people that have been supportive of me and everything that I do. There's a large group of people on here right now that have only went and supported other individuals based off of something that I said. So for me, I will continue to do what I can. What I suggest all of you all do is pray about where you put your monies to.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, I really suggest that. And I'm going to continue to have open discussions every morning all about whatever it is that we discuss. What shows me today is that people are not all adults. Just because their age may be in almost up in the 3 digits, they're not all adults. People will shade you, not knowing what is really going on the outside looking in. And one thing that we all know, besides Ashley, is we don't know what they know. We don't know what's transpired. All we know is what's put on the internet. And based off what's put on the internet, we are quick to say, people don't like this, people don't like that, when it's just my opinion. Just like I say my opinion is mine to have, all of y'all's opinions are y'all's to have as well. I'm not going to be upset if you don't like me. That's life. But I will not sit on my platform and let another individual that don't have the balls to speak out loud think they're going to belittle me or subliminally talk about me. We ain't doing that. And I don't care who it is. It could be my mama. And we're not doing that. And that's on God for real in real life. No, I'm not doing it. So if y'all going to continue to help with no expectations. Some of you all, I said the other day, y'all just ready to hear what the next thing he gonna say. That's why you're following him. But ain't nobody gonna tell the truth. Some people are only following just to hear what he gonna say. And that is when my thought comes in. What difference does it make from what was going on when he was over there? But don't nobody want to hear that. Nikki's a hater. Nikki don't like, she's mad at everybody. Nikki's the poor girl that drinks out of the same coffee cup every day. Nikki doesn't have anything. She's not making. The devil is a lie. God accepts me exactly for who I am. And he understands my heart. Some of y'all don't know where to put your heart, but you placing all your trust in another individual until they show you something different. Everybody has free range. And I'm telling you all right now on today, you can block me, remove yourself from my platform. Don't speak to me because of my truth and my feelings. I will not lose any sleep. I promise you I won't, because I don't live my life to please the people that watch me. I'm supposed to do my best and everything that I can to be pleasing to him. Your opinions of me don't matter. However, you all have the ability to have one.
Mm-hmm. And I feel the same way. Like, if you don't like me, like, don't follow me. I know my heart, Jehovah knows my heart. I try to, whenever I do put out content, because I know my page be dead, but I try to put out, positive content. What I said last night on my story, what I'm saying now, is not to kick up dust. It's not to start any drama. I'm just here for Rico. And I just see something kind of maybe getting in the way of Rico getting the money that he needs. And that's the only thing I'm speaking up about. I see people, mentioning my name, mentioning Karina's name, bringing up like, past stuff. Like I'm not even here to discuss that. I'm just asking that, if please, if it's in your heart and if this is really for you about Rico, if you really want to see him do well, if you could just direct all your funds directly to Rico. His Cash App is pinned, $ Rico Reloaded 24. The GoFundMe is on my page. I'm actually gonna repost it when I get off of here. But please, like, let's just focus on Rico. Let's focus on helping him. I hope that all the shade and the drama, I hope it can, stop, because I was listening to what you were saying earlier, Nikki, about people talking about you in the group. And it's like, again, this is supposed to be about Rico, and we're talking about like who was involved and who's getting like credit and who's doing more and who
And none
wasn't
of that
there. And
matters.
it's like, yeah, just can we just get him that car?
None
I'm
of
trying
that
to
matters.
I'm trying to get my buddy a car. He want to get down here. He wants to spend time with Victoria. He wants to reconnect with his family. He wants to get a job. Let's focus on that. Like, all the other stuff doesn't matter. So I said what I had to say, like, about the situation that happened last night. I don't want to keep talking about it either. I want to redirect my energy to Rico, but I felt like, I think I was so upset yesterday. It's like, I just have to get this out there. And the purpose of getting it out there is so because people who maybe were on that live, maybe they didn't really think much of it, and they don't really understand like how the money is going to work and how this could actually cut into what Rico's going to give. So I felt like if I could salvage some of those people, and a light bulb can go off and say, hey, she's right, I could just give the $60 directly to Rico. And if it's $60 a month, or however much it is a month, I don't know the exact number, that could just go straight to Rico. I felt like that would be the purpose of me speaking up and saying something and getting on a live, is for those people who want to see Rico reach that goal quickly, just give that money straight to Rico.
Mm-hmm.
So and I'm asking humbly. I'm, like you said, Nikki, we shouldn't be telling people what to do with their money, but I'm just asking, if you're about Rico, in order to help us to reach the goal quicker, can we just please give it straight to Rico?
Mm-hmm.
So, is there? I was gonna get off, but are there any? Because look, I don't, because I don't want to be getting on lives. And look, okay, if you have questions, if anyone has any questions for me, now's the time to ask.
Mm-hmm. Does anybody have any questions for Ashley? She said now is the time to ask. Let me see. So creating another opportunity to donate to Rico is a problem.
Well, I explained what the issue was. I don't know how much clearer I can explain it. It
Mm-hmm.
can be a problem because instead of Rico just getting all of that money, somebody's getting a piece of it. So that's the problem with that funnel. So I want Rico to reach his goal as quickly as possible,
Mm-hmm.
because right now he's living with somebody. He wants to live on his own. He wants his own independence. He wants to make it to Atlanta. This person is taking the the people that are in this pocket that are on Rico's side. She's directing them to her business so that the business can, get something out of it, and giving Rico some, when all of it could just go to Rico. So I would prefer for Rico to reach his goal as quickly as possible. That's the problem with it. So I'm being as clear as I can, Nikki, with the issue with that type of campaign.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel
And
like
I understand it. I understand what you're saying. Nobody's saying, now that's why I put Tina's comment up on the screen. Nobody is saying don't do it. Okay. You can do whatever you want to do. This is where I think the whole thing gets misconstrued, and this is where people want to turn it into something that makes it deemed to be shady. No, it is not that. A person's pockets is what they do with their money. There's an explanation being given why it is more conducive for it all to go to him. If you still choose to do whatever y'all choose to do, that is y'all business.
Mm-hmm.
All there is an explanation explaining how it is more conducive if you get, basically it's a speaking to the person, that people that really don't have but are what do you call, convicted to give. So for the people that really don't have and you're convicted to give, figure out the best way for you to give, that it goes directly to him for his purpose. If y'all want to sit up and buy subscriptions for a whole tribe of people that ain't got it, that's y'all business. How come we cannot have a discussion and everybody see it for what it is? The assumptions behoove me, but it's all because nobody wants to take their personal feelings out of it and look at what is really going on. That is crazy to me.
And like I'm helping also people to just get a clearer view of what's happening, because this person is saying, oh, if you buy from me, then I'll give Rico a piece of it. And I'm just pointing out that, hey guys, like, if you buy from her in order to get to him, it takes something from him. Now, if you're okay with that, by all means, these are your pockets, your money. However, if you're not okay with that and you want Rico to reach his goal quicker, you would bypass that particular campaign and just push it straight to Rico. So I'm just helping you guys get a clearer picture of how to get Rico there quicker. That's all. Did you see any more questions?
You can be added. I put the link in the chat. Okay, Monica, she's talking to you.
What'd she say?
She said, that's your view, Ashley. It may not be a problem. The $59.99 is not a problem for Rico.
Let me tell you something about Rico. Rico is not going to complain about anything. If anybody has ever tried to protect Rico, it has been me, like my entire life. A lot of times if Rico is being mistreated by somebody, a lot of times I won't even tell him. I won't try to convince him that he's being mistreated. Half the time he doesn't even know, he doesn't even realize that he's being mistreated, that he's being gotten on over, if I'm saying that right. So the whole Rico didn't have a problem with it. I mean, would you say the same thing about the situation that he just came out of? He didn't have a problem with it, up until this point, but before, so I mean, I just think that that's like a silly thing to say. I didn't even bring this to Rico. I didn't call Rico like, hey, yeah, I don't like what Karina's doing. No, it's just I see what she's doing, and I am now trying to give people a clearer view of what that looks like for Rico if you decide to participate in that campaign. So I hope that, but I don't know. Did that answer her concern?
I hope it did, because I understand it. I understand it. So yes, they are. They are. Nobody's saying nothing is wrong with that. I guess I'm gonna let y'all have y'all way in this, because there's a group of you all that feel like it's not a problem. It is not a problem. But if a person's funds are limited, and they would rather, if they're torn between, like, okay, let me give you an example. I got my last $60. This is all I got. Okay. I support BL and I want to support Rico. I'm in the middle. I'm torn. Who needs it the most is really what it is. It's not saying don't support the people you rock with. It's about saying for the giver, this is all I have left to give. I want to, this is why I said they should not have been put together. Whatever business adventures anybody launch, Godspeed, be great. Win,
Yeah.
win, 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 win. The point is, y'all are not looking at it. It's not about the content creators. It is about the people that is being asked to give. What if I'm down to my last $60?
Thank
I would
you.
rather give my last 60 to Rico
To
because
Rico.
I don't have it to continue to do this thing over here month after month. So because I feel this way, I have a problem with BL? No, this is how I feel. And nobody is taking into consideration that it is the less fortunate people that are giving the most in this. How do
Mm-hmm.
you all not see that?
Yep.
Uh, T, baby, there you go. There you go. The floor is yours, honey.
Is
Whatever.
that
It's
T
my
T Elise?
yes. This your big sister.
Hey, how are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. So that's why I'm on here. And I put a few questions in this chat, but you know, you and I we do good when we talk verbally.
Yes.
But I just wanted to come on and say because I guess I'm gonna say a little different, but I'm gonna start by saying that both of your points are very valid. Let me start by saying that you have valid points. And I guess Nikki was leading into what I was actually about to say. When you have a split like this, when you have some people feeling one way and some people feeling another, and I will say this too, even with my verbally speaking with Ashley, I don't know the intel of her and Boss Lady's relationship or her mom's or anybody else's. So I'm just going based off what everybody else is seeing, just like me, was presented on the internet. But I'm just gonna say, like for me, I went on the live yesterday, and let me start off with this too. A lot of people went on there saying a lot of people went on there thinking they were gonna hear tea, but nobody ever told us that, and I was one. I had my tea kettle ready. I had my cups. I had my honey. I had everything. I was ready for it. I mean, that they was gonna give it, but nobody told us that was what was gonna happen. That's our bad. Okay. Now,
Mm-hmm.
secondly, as far as what happened, it's my understanding that the reveal was going to happen. And Boss Lady, if you listen to her lives, she's been saying this for weeks that she has something big to announce. Now, with the part to Rico getting the $5 of the subscription, I personally didn't have an issue with that. And I see your point, Ashley, in that is derailing some of the funds, but I just see it as what we often call multiple streams of income. And so this is just a multiple way to give to Rico. You can give via the GoFundMe, you can give via his Cash App, or if you're gonna do the subscription, $5 of your subscription is going to go to Rico. So there's now three ways instead of two. Now I do understand your point
Mm-hmm.
in that if somebody is low in funds, they could just give it to Rico. But here goes. My pastor says this all the time. Grown people are gonna do what grown people are gonna do. Just like we see people over there giving their social security money to some people to go shopping Gucci and that thing. People are gonna do what they're gonna do regardless.
Right.
Let them have fun at it. I'm a believer, and I believe that God's hand is in this and all over this. What's happening to Rico? God uses people, and He'll use the highest of the high. He'll use the lowest of the low, but His intent will not be voided. So, what is for Rico? He's gonna get it. He's gonna get everything and more that he's supposed to get. We are seeing right before our eyes a different Rico than we've ever seen before, and you actually know better than any of us. We
Mm-hmm.
are seeing a different Rico. This is no person that's
Yes.
responsible for this. This is nobody but God. So God is the provider. And so just sit back and watch God do what he does. He's going to make sure Rico get everything and more that he needs. But what Rico is going to get more than money, Rico has already started to get. He's getting his freedom. He's getting his confidence. He's going to get things that we haven't even thought about. He's going to get relationships. He's going to get new friends. He's just becoming a new person. And whatever years that God has left for him, he is going to live them out way different than before. And so what they are doing over at I Got You, whatever, let them do it. If people want a subscription, I don't. Because my baby turned 19 here in college. I only cook for my dog. My husband and I know how to stop somewhere and get something. But I make sure my dog get his food. But so I don't need a subscription.
Mm-hmm.
So I can give $60 or whatever dollars to Rico directly, but if I wanted a subscription, I could do both. So just think of it in the most positive way. That people that have a heart to give to Rico, they're gonna give it. People who are just here for drama and tea and all that, they ain't giving that no way. They ain't getting no subscription or giving to Rico. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
so that's just how it is. And so I understand your feelings and I understand that you're passionate about it because it's Rico. I get it. And that's why I have nothing bad to say. You know, I'm all in the comments. I'm Team Ashley. And I say this often. I know you're not on the internet that often, but I'm always for you because of my own reasons.
Thank you.
But I also don't mind saying, and I appreciate Nikki that you will allow people to voice their opinion, regardless of if it's how you think and how you feel, or if it's different. And that's
I,
why I hang over here. I still, you know,
I
I'm at
want to
work. I'm
say
supposed to be
this to
working.
you. I just am grateful that for the people like you that understand. My opinion is mine. But I always want to have an open space for coffee chat. Like, yo, we can agree to disagree. It doesn't make me right or the next person that disagree with me wrong. It's no, this is a space where in life we're going to come together. My opinion doesn't have to match yours, but because my opinion doesn't match yours, why do I have to be the monster? Why do I have to be jealous? Why do I have to be a hater? It is none of the above, because I'm very vocal and bold, and how I speak does not make me that. I'm just a person that, believe it or not, a lot of people come to say what they won't say. I
Mm-hmm.
don't like the fact that people want to put me in a box of being the messy spot. No, I'm the spot where anybody can come, voice their opinion, say how they feel, and they could leave at the end of a live and ain't got to worry about if Nikki in a text message talking about him, baby, because my life is fuller than other things than this. However, if I've always had a space, what I don't like from people is that if my topic is not fitting someone that you dislike, then I'm wrong. That's hypocrisy at its best. Because if I can have my opinion about them individuals over there, I can have my opinion about anybody else on this here internet. And if none of y'all in these comments can respect me for my opinion, just as well as I respect you all for coming over here freely speaking on how you feel, then guess what? When you leave today, please don't come back.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't. And that's my right hand to God. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you came from. I don't care, because this will remain a space where everybody, despite who they like, who they dislike, can come over here with their coffee, with their yak, with their henny, with their whatever that liquor is, Kool-Aid, juice, water, and we gonna talk about and have discussions about things that we may not agree on, but at the end of it, I respect you, I love you, and we going on about our day. The shade that's being thrown at me is ridiculous. And I'll be damned if I'm not going to get on my platform and speak on it and still be able to push forward for Rico. I don't have to like who you like. And because I don't like who you like, that does not mean disrespect me because I don't rock with who you rock with. That's not how life go. I'm only required to love people with the love of God, and that's it, and that's all.
Yeah. And it is a mob mentality when you attack somebody because they have an opinion on somebody that you like. It's like, I don't know. It's like this invisible shield of protection that people give to somebody that, they don't know. But like Nikki said, like you don't have to, like, everybody isn't going to praise and worship Karina, because she's breathing. Some people will see things and they may want to speak on it, just like they see things about Carmen and they may want to speak on it. They'll see something about me and they don't like it and they want to speak on it. Nobody should be shunned or bullied because they're talking about somebody that you don't like, because I've seen them basically say the same thing about the people on the other side. It's like, oh, like, y'all are brainless, y'all are idiots, the way that you guys give them money, the way you worship them, do you not see it? When the same thing can be said about you. It's like, do you see? And I wanted to uh Elise, I wanted to ask you, because I want to make sure that I'm really hearing what you're saying. Because what it sounds like, and just correct me if I'm wrong, are you saying that if you see something wrong or fraudulent, or somebody maybe taking advantage of somebody else, are you saying um, to let it go, not speak on it, not bring attention to it, and just give it to God?
No, I'm not, because I'm
Okay.
because let me start by saying I am a Christian. I'm saved, but I got 5% of crazy that I don't pray about because I want to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is, it is just like anything else. Like, there, and my husband and I have this conversation all the time. I'm gonna mention this, but I'm not gonna go into it. But it's just like when the guy was on the internet, the teacher that let the girls take his hair down, and
Mm-hmm.
the internet went wild. You had a divide. You had some people saying it's okay. You had some people saying it's not okay. I think this is one of those things. I think sometimes we will look at something and say it's right or wrong, but is it truly right or wrong? So if it's wrong, we've seen wrong where we say, you know what, this is wrong. But then while we're saying it's wrong, there's some other people on the other side of the internet saying there's nothing wrong with it. But
Mm-hmm.
I think it's your moral compass and what you feel is right or wrong. But then you also got to go to the legalities of things, the ethics of things. And then sometimes there's things that we lack exposure in. And how I looked at it, as far as the subscription, I looked at it in the light of what other businesses do. Now, does that make it right? That may not make it right, but that's is a quote unquote norm for businesses to do that. And if I'm correct, there's been some businesses online that has helped some people, and they've done that. They've taken proceeds from their business to give to others that were in need. It's the same concept. It's the timing very off. I would agree that the
So
timing can seem very off with that. And I
can
think
I
with
can I ask you, because I don't want to forget, because my mind is shot, but
no, go ahead.
when you talk about, because I thought about that as well. Like last night when I was thinking about it, I was reasoning on it. I'm like, man, but is this any different from like Coca-Cola or Pepsi sponsoring events, giving proceeds and all that? And it goes to what I was saying earlier. When Coca-Cola advertises um, and is giving proceeds to a foundation, they're not like soliciting that foundation's following. They're soliciting their own following. So what I'm saying is that there's a certain amount of people in this pocket of Facebook that we have to work with. So it'd be different if I Got You Seasonings was on a bigger stage and was giving Rico $5 off of their sales. But because we're all in the same pot together, it ends up kind of messing with the money that maybe would have gone to Rico. You
Right, but
see what
that's
I
what
mean?
yeah, but that's what I'm saying, it don't, because we're looking at people and not the true source. And it don't really, because here's the thing. I rarely give money to people on the internet. Rarely.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know these people from a can of paint, but I used to subscribe to your page. I've subscribed to other pages on here. I even used to subscribe to your mom's page at one time. That's as far as I go usually with giving of money. But do I
Mm-hmm.
feel compelled to give to Rico? Yes, I do. So that's what I'm saying. People are going to do what they're going to do regardless. I don't need a subscription, but there are some people that probably was going to get the subscription anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So does it harm anything if part of money they were going to give anyway go to Rico? In addition to, there was a call for giving money to his GoFundMe. Now, if that had been the only thing, I would have an issue with it. But that hasn't
Mm-hmm.
been the only thing. That's one of three things that I've seen
Right.
mentioned.
So there's multiple ways to do it. So it's not, to me, I don't see an issue with the multiple streams being GoFundMe and Cash App, because those are two avenues where money goes directly to Rico. But when you throw a business in there, the money has to bypass that business. And some of the funds stay with that business and then some go to Rico. That's the problem with in having that stream that campaign involved. Multiple streams. Of course, he could have 20. It could be Zelle, it could be PayPal, it could be Venmo, Cash App, GoFundMe, because all of it goes directly to him. But
Yeah,
when
well, I'm gonna say
somebody,
this. I'm
Mhm.
gonna say this, and then I'm gonna get off. It is, but then here we move into strategy. We move into business strategy, and this
Yes.
is kind of my thing. This is where I function, and so I guess maybe that's why it makes sense to me, because when you move into business strategy, you do it. Most people who are rich or wealthy or have, uh, I'm just gonna say maybe a lot of experience in business,
Hmm.
they will use what they call OPP, other people's money, or OPM, other people's money, to do what needs to be done. And then also in the midst of that, they also reap a benefit as a write-off. And if you think about it, even our tithing system with the church, if you give your 10% to the church and your taxes are structured like mine, I'm just simply making a decision. Do I want to give it to the church or do I want to give it to the government? Either way is
Hmm.
leaving me. Either way is leaving my pocket. So that's when you move into business strategy. And sometimes that's not what's talked about all the time. When business, because and to your other point, if I go to TJ Maxx, which I do frequently, they'll
Hmm.
ask me, do you want to donate a roundup to go to St. Jude's, or whatever the case may be? That business is using my money to donate in their name because they're going to get a tax deduction from that.
So
So
when you
it's
say
business.
business strategy, you're saying that, like, you're what do you mean? Are you saying
It's
that
a way
Karina
for
is
a business to give to somebody in such a way that not only do they make that donation that benefits that person, it also, and I'm just saying hypothetically because I don't talk to Karina, so I don't know that this is her thing, but I'm
Mhm.
saying this is often what happens. And that's why you see a lot of charitable rich people. They're charitable because it helps their bottom line when it comes to filing their taxes and making sure they don't have to pay X amount of dollars to the government. In
Right.
most cases, they got to pay it anyway, but now you're reducing it down some. And you just,
But that's
it,
that kind of proves the entire point is that, like you said, business strategy. I've always said, Karina, she's about business. She's a businesswoman, but when it comes to, like, helping somebody and seeing a group of people with a common goal, that, man, they're trying to help that man, they're trying to cash app him, they're trying to get him a car, let me jump in with my business and see if I can't funnel some of this money through my business, and then he kind of gets what's left over or whatever I decide to give him. So I think the purpose of me coming on was to help people see that, just in case you didn't maybe realize it, this is what's happening. And
well,
I even mhm.
what you're describing is called capitalization. It happens every day, all day.
But
I want to
I
jump
think
in,
that's our
y'all.
point,
I
though.
want to
Yeah,
jump
it,
in real quick, and
Yeah.
then if we what I think a lot of us are overlooking, most of the people are in this because of what Miss Smith says. It says it was communicated from the beginning with the first live about Rico that this is solely about him and everything goes to him. That's why this is an issue.
but
Yeah.
that's a separate life. Am I misunderstanding? That was a sep. That's why I say for me, if this had been the only thing, I would be side eyeing like I don't know what. But this is not the only thing. But what I could surmise and what I would agree to, that
Hmm.
perhaps the timing is off with it. And sometimes people, when they are business minded, they don't look at it that way. And their mind is always thinking business. And
Hmm.
so sometimes it could be a bad look. That's why I said in the beginning, y'all have very valid points. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm agreeing to disagree. I'm just saying this is just how I looked at it. I see how
You don't
you're
see
looking.
anything wrong with, I think your point, because I want to make sure that I'm clear before you go. You're saying that Karina is using this as an opportunity to capitalize on it to benefit her business, and that's something you don't see anything wrong with. Is that what you're saying?
Well, you kind of twist me a little bit,
I'm
but
sorry, but look, see, that's why I'm getting clear,
you
because
got
so many times people will say something,
no.
and
That's
so please correct me because I want to make sure.
that's kind of what I said. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't say it in those terms, and that's kind of what it is. So I think the bottom line is, as a person, you have to ask yourself, do I have an issue with that or don't I have an issue with that? But that is the system of our life. If you look at any part of your life,
Mm-hmm.
everything is capitalization. There's no place in life where it doesn't rain. Or, you know, it's just like when you go to the grocery store, when people give to you, that's like when any other subsidized program. That's how it works.
But
You
does
know,
Right.
that make it
So
okay?
basically, that's what
Does
I
that
was
make
gonna
it
say.
okay?
well, it don't
Just
make it
because
okay because
that's
I
the
don't
way
think
life
paying,
is,
I
that
don't
doesn't
think paying,
mean.
right. I don't
Mm.
think paying income tax is okay.
Woo,
I don't
child, me
think a lot
either.
of things is okay. But
Me
I'm just
either.
saying, such is life, and this is the system that we have to function in.
But
And
that's not
sometimes,
really the so a small business, you as a small business owner, that's not a part of the like the income tax system, the system in which we live. You know, that is you just making a you just seeing an opportunity, like someone's getting a lot of money, they're getting money in cash apps, they got to go fund me. I am making a choice to jump in and sidetrack the money so it can come through my business. So I don't think it's I don't think it's a situation of that, oh, that's just the system. No, this is an individual person who saw something and is now deciding to capitalize on it.
well, I'm not going to disagree with your view on looking at it that from that angle.
I
That's
mean,
what I'm
that's what it
saying. It's
is.
just
Is there, I mean, isn't that what it is? I mean, that's,
again, it could be looked at that way, or it could just be, you could just step back and say this person is given to that person. And I'm just simply saying, when people give to others, whether it's through charity, whether it's whatever, a lot of times, unless you start to really look through all of everything,
mm-hmm.
you don't come to that conclusion. But I think there's a spotlight here that helps us come to that conclusion maybe quicker, or have an issue with it. And I guess your question is it because it's life and the way the system is, does that make it right or wrong? I'm not saying it makes it right or wrong. I'm saying you can look at it from whatever vantage point that you want to look at it and how you feel about it. But I think we can go to the bottom line, which is how we can do with a lot of things, and say, okay, what is the ultimate goal? What is being done? What's being affected? And if you feel that something is being affected, then that's your opinion, that's your right to have.
Mm-hmm.
If for me personally, I said I looked at it as three ways to donate to Rico, because I'm not doing a subscription. And a lot of people, because I think that was your ultimate concern, is what you said. A lot of people who are going to give to him are going to give, whether they did a subscription or not. And so I think that's just maybe changing the perspective. I'm not, and I guess moving away from the right or wrong, because if we sat here and we took a poll, we would never come to a consensus as to is it right or is it wrong. Everybody just giving their opinion of how they feel, how it looks. But that's why I say bring it back down to legality, to ethics, to morals, to all that stuff. And then that's still coming from each of our vantage points, or
And
what
that's,
we're exposed to, or how we feel about things.
but that's why I try to be careful with my words. I specifically said, I don't like it. I didn't like what I saw. I didn't feel good about it. And like you said, the multiple streams. Before you came on, I acknowledged that hey, there's a GoFundMe, there is a Cash App, and then there's what Karina is doing. Okay, if you take the route of what Karina is doing, you can end up shortchanging Rico. Versus if you just give directly to the Cash App and the GoFundMe, it goes straight to Rico. So it's not a matter of getting up here and saying, oh my gosh, she's so wrong. How could she do that? And you're wrong if you take that route. No, it's helping you to see all of the streams for what they are and helping you to get a clear picture of if you go this way, we could reach the goal faster versus if everybody that was focused on Cash App and GoFundMe suddenly turned to I Got You seasonings, we get there slower. So, in my opinion, is there's nothing wrong with helping people to see clearly so they can make the best decision for their money. So some people may still choose well, I still want to, buy from I Got You seasonings because maybe I just like the seasonings.
Right.
And then some people may hear me and say, you know what? I didn't think about it like that.
Right.
It
And that's
sure does.
right.
So and like you said God. Like God is, in control, and whatever Rico is going to get, he's going to get.
He's
But
the
with that
ultimate
line,
source.
yeah, so with that line of reasoning, you would agree that God can also put protectors in Rico's life if he sees that somebody is taking advantage of him, correct?
He can, and sometimes that's done in our time, and where we can see it. Sometimes it's done when we don't see it. He's looking way well beyond what we're looking at, what we can see. He knows every motive. He
Mm-hmm.
knows everything, and so that was just another way to look at it. Maybe coming into more of a positive perspective, but by no means, because I don't believe in faith without works. I believe you
Mm-hmm.
do what you do even to protect yourself, and the Bible also tells us don't put your money in pockets with holes in it. So that is still going to be left to each individual, and all of us have to give an account of our actions, of what we do or what we don't do, and why we did it. But the fun, and then another point to that also is, even with GoFundMe, as somebody mentioned last night, GoFundMe takes a portion. So, you know, all of the everybody got their hands grabbing. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true, and that's the avenue that Rico chose for himself. Somebody on here said that like I started his GoFundMe. I've never even created a GoFundMe. Period. From what I was told, Rico has his own GoFundMe, his own Cash App. So even if GoFundMe is taking a portion, even Cash App, if you transfer the funds
They all
immediately,
take a
they
portion.
all take a
Everybody getting something.
portion. But
Yeah.
at the same time, when it's somebody who claims to care about the person and is saying that they have the same goal, it doesn't make sense then for you to try to get your hands in it instead of just advertise. Anyway, I don't want to say that because then I'm not trying to judge, but I see it as, if you really cared, why not just advertise the Cash App, just advertise the GoFundMe? Why create a stream where it's like walking in a room of people, of like 200 people? Everybody is pulling out their pocketbooks and donating to Rico. And then somebody walks in and says, hey, over here, hey, I got something for y'all if y'all buy. So everybody, look, direct your money toward me. If you buy from me, I'll give Rico a little piece of what you buy from me. And so it's like everybody, instead of directing their attention to how they were going to pay and paying it directly to Rico, they're now turning their attention to somebody else who wants their money to go through them so they can benefit. For me, if I really care about a person and them reaching their goal as quickly as possible, I'm not going to funnel money through my business and give them a little piece of it. I'm just going to advertise what's already being done.
Well, it just depends, Ashley. And even let's take your business for example, because the word, when you were just talking, the word that came to mind is motivation. How are you going to move people or motivate people to give? If you tell me right now, and I'm being honest,
Mm-hmm.
even with your business, because I love your product, I'm going to get something. I'm going to give something, but I'm still going to get something. So I'm going to give to Nikki. I'm going to give $25 to Nikki. But in return, I'm going to get $5 off my next bottle of oil because I'm getting kind of low on my oil that I use on my ashy feet. I'm getting something, Nikki getting something, and Victorious Earth is getting something.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
I get where you're
that's
going,
basically,
but
yeah, that's
yeah.
basically what capitalization is, and that's why I didn't want to call it bad.
Mm-hmm.
But when you capitalize on something, basically you're just making sure everybody gets a benefit in what's being done, but your ultimate goal is still being reached, which is I just gave Nikki $25.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say it's all in how you look at it and what's gonna motivate people to move. Now, were people motivated to get a subscription because they were helping Rico? I don't know. I just know I wasn't because I don't cook. So that I don't want to go to a cooking class. Now, when Carolyn do her grilling classes, because that I asked her to do this morning, I'm interested in that. I want to learn how to grill. I would pay Carolyn for a grilling class, but I don't want to learn how to cook on the stove. I've been cooking on the stove all my life. I'm tired of it, and so I'm not interested in that. So I'm not going to give my money to that. But I understand your earlier point. Some people are gonna go just because of who they like. If this person say, and I even said for Nikki, I have skincare that I like and I use. I'm probably not gonna buy Nevaeh's Winter for myself, but I may give her a donation and say, hey, give somebody who couldn't afford it, couldn't get it, and let them have it. You know what I'm saying? So you can support people you like, but the mental aspect of being wise and just doing it just because and following people and all that, we never gonna change that with people. We see that every day, and we living in that society where it's getting worse and worse. We thought it was bad with 45, our former president, but we're seeing it with regular down to earth people who are getting people to follow them to no end and doing stuff to no end. So that's just kind of how I looked at it.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's, how do I motivate people to do something, and I'm figuring out a way, and what was done may or may not be successful because other people may think like me, but then there may be people that are looking forward to being in a cooking club and they want to do it and get their free seasoning. So
This I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm gonna be
I don't
quiet
want to
now.
forget. No. I don't want to forget the people, because ultimately who we're talking about is the people in the comments. And it is a small circle of people. I don't see this as something we can compare to what Walmart does. I don't see this as something that we can compare to what Coca-Cola does or any of that. We're basing things off of what we see on the internet. And I am sorry if it was me and I was over here and I'm over here millionaire status, and I'm just talking in general. Some of y'all might as well leave because y'all finna start calling me names and stuff like that. If I'm over here and I'm making a bag and I'm showing y'all everything I'm doing in my life, and I'm out here going on lavish, again, you're putting me in your life. So I have an opinion of what you show me. What I do know for a fact is Walmart donates thousands and thousands of dollars to St. Jude. So therefore, if I go in Walmart and I'm paying for my stuff and I see a little container right there for St. Jude's, I'm going to drop my dollar in there because I know that Walmart gives a lump sum of what they make as a company to this said individual. We cannot compare the two because this is online and pretty much everybody that watches is on a fixed income. And we come on our platforms. This is why I said the other day, what are the content creators doing? Because we can come on our platforms and we can ask people to sow into our businesses and sow into everything that we got going on, or sow into people that we love. We cannot put this in the same category as millionaire status because the real givers don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Now, let's just be for real. So it is like a slap in the face. And all I'm saying about yesterday, I know y'all saying she been talking about something great coming. That's fine and dandy. I don't feel that that should have been put together with what's going on for Rico right now. That is what I'm saying. I'm not telling people don't go subscribe or do whatever they want to do. You can't put those two together. And the way people portray themselves to us, I would be a fool to believe that I'm the only person that feels like what has been done. And if you're going to sit in the comments and say she don't owe him nothing, well, if you don't owe nobody, it's not about owing. It's about what am I going to give from myself to this individual before I go and ask the people that are already sewing into my business, that are already subscribers of my page, that are already, let me do me. You own the Bears winner. You own Roasia. You own this platform. You're everywhere I go. You're buying my products. Now I'm going to come here and say, get into this that I got going on as well. And I'm going to give a little bit to this. It's going to be a question from somebody that's like, yo, well, what did you give? What did you do out of your own? We cannot, as content creators, keep coming on platforms asking the people that support and love us to do what we should be able to do. And I very rarely see content creators giving back unto the people that solely give on a regular basis to whatever they say. That is my point that I am trying to make. Period. It's not about me not liking her. It's not about none of that. It's about the mere fact. If you could show me you getting a car paid for delivered in front of your business, congratulations. I ain't shading you, baby. It's beautiful. But at the same time, show me what you can do for what you present, and don't mix the two together. See, that's why people don't agree. And I'm not asking for agreements. But this is why people find it hard to listen to me or whatever the case, or see it from my perspective. And my perspective is only saying I'm not in the business for the rich to stay rich and the poor to stay poor. You
I
know.
love it. Hey, Nikki, can I cut in real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything else to say, but I just want to thank you for letting me come up.
You're welcome,
Ashley,
sister.
for we'll talk
Yes, we will.
more and
Thank
more
you.
later. It's been time for us to catch up. But I just want to
Yes.
say that because I see someone else up and I don't want to take up more time and I got to get back to work. So
And
Okay.
thank you,
KT,
ladies.
Elise, real
Yes.
quick, just thank you. I enjoyed this dialogue. It was respectful, and I respect, your view and your opinion. And like Nikki said, this is what it's about. It's about having that healthy dialogue without people getting all offended and in their
Mm-hmm.
feelings. So I just wanted to thank you and for speaking your mind and not just going along with what we're saying, but
Absolutely.
expressing how you feel. So, but we'll catch
Yes.
up.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
And I do want real quick. People go hard for people that they don't know. Everybody stop going hard for people you don't know. I at least have had a few conversations with Ashley, and I would go hard for her. But stop going hard for people you don't know. Just sit back and observe some things. I speak my mind. I say some on things here and there, and I'm kind of like Nikki. Even with the people over on the other side, I don't speak to everything because some of that stuff is people go too far. It's like, hey, come on, guys. You're
Right.
less believable when you're speaking to everything and you're looking and pointing to everything. But just stop going hard for people you don't. Just sit back, enjoy the show. All right. Y'all have a wonderful
A
day.
word.
You too.
You too.
Okay.
Bye.
Hey, Kai, how are you?
Hi, hi. Good
Hey.
to you. I watched the thing yesterday. I do feel the way that y'all feel because this is the if it was about Rico and if Karina wanted to help him out, it should have never her business should have never been a part of it. I feel as though if anything, it could have been a big announcement as all right, we're gonna do a $5 challenge. However much he makes tonight, I will match every $5 that everybody gives. So all of the money would have went to him. Yes, Cash App takes out a fee, GoFundMe takes out a fee, but it's not $60 every month. And people are on a fixed income. Some people are not. Nobody knows what anybody really has in their pockets. But if it was really about Rico, it should have been like I watch it sometimes when I watch everybody. I'm not gonna lie, I watch everybody. Where it's the challenges. Everybody do a $5 challenge or a $10 challenge. Karina could have matched that and it could have just went all to Rico if she wanted to do a big announcement about her new product that she was going to launch. That could have been done at a separate time. That's
Agreed.
all I wanted to say. That could have just been done at a separate time. I agree 100%. That's to me is you used him to push your business.
Mm, mm. You know, I have those same thoughts.
She used him,
And
and if anybody with common sense will say, okay, if this is about Rico, why are you pushing your product at the same time? If you want to give him something, truly give him something and help him out, you could just like now, the big announcement could have been like, oh, well, he has 2,500 on GoFundMe. I'm matching that 2,500. Matching that 2,500. That could have been a big announcement. Not, oh, every subscription I get, I'm gonna give him $5 off of that. How? And I think she only got like 5 subscriptions off of that, but there's taxes and stuff added on to that too. And
yeah,
if you really want her seasonings, you could go on her website and buy the seasonings. Like, um, that's all I had to say.
I'm gonna read this comment. This is my whole point, Monica. I have nothing against BL. What I feel like is the two shouldn't have been put together.
Right. I agree with you too,
That's it.
Nikki. I'm sorry to
They
cut you
should
off.
not have been put together, because the way it looks, and she said for the first 2 weeks he would
Yep.
get the donation. She didn't say forever. I'm looking at y'all in the comments and I'm reading as we talk. She didn't say forever. She said for the first 2 weeks. So therefore, thinking about that, some of y'all saying way down the line, he's still gonna, no, he's
Wait a
not.
minute, Nikki. One thing. She actually said for the first 2 weeks is 40% off of the membership. Y'all remember, if you don't have that 60, what is it? 40% off, that's like 60, like 35, $30. Right now, after 2 weeks, Rico's not getting none of that. She did not say that on that live. For this
Exactly.
2 weeks, for the next 2 weeks, whoever joins, he gets $5 from whoever joins within the next 2 weeks. Nothing else after that. If it was genuine and it was all about him, she could have just said, I'm going to match his GoFundMe. And that's it. It's not about him. She's making a profit. Her business is growing. At the same time, she's only giving him $5, which y'all, everybody's $5 could go directly to him. Either it's the Cash App or the GoFundMe, or Zelle, or even if you don't have that, if you want to just send him something in the mail, a gift card, you could do that. Even if you can't give him it directly, you can email gift cards to him. If you don't
Hey,
have Cash
Kay.
App or Zelle, I'm
Kay,
sorry.
is it Kay?
Key.
Key.
He, okay.
Hey.
Let me get
So
I'm sorry.
I
I
was
just be
on the,
passionate about this.
I understand. I am too. I didn't stay on the live long. I was told about the live by
Mhm.
somebody, and I, even despite my feelings toward it, I was still excited because I thought, what is Rico gonna get? I'm so excited. I couldn't stomach the rest of it
Right. I
because of
thought
what
it
I
was
was
something
hearing.
like
So
that. Like, I
yeah,
really thought it was something like a big announcement, like, not, yeah,
you
of
get a
course,
car, you get a
everybody wants
car.
some tea. Everybody wants some tea because
Yeah.
the Facebook streets are hard. Yeah, I'm telling y'all piping hard. I be not wanting to pay my cable bill at times. God damn it. That's how real this
hey,
shit is. That's how real I am. Okay. But I'm just saying, sometimes I'm like, damn, they petty as fucking hell. Now this shit ain't right. I'ma say that. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Shit. But if it's about him, let it be about him. Like, come on. I'm like, oh shit. Well, maybe it is gonna be like, well, I'm a match y'all. Let's do it. If they was on the live for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, so it was like for 2 hours, let's do that $5 challenge. Whatever amount we get on this live right now, this is what I'm a match.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm a match.
So
Tell us what Rico is
Key,
actually doing.
real quick, because my
Huh?
point in saying that I couldn't stomach the rest is, since you were on, can you tell? Because I heard $60, but I don't want to
It's
misquote Karina.
$59.99. Everybody, if you round it off, is $60. You're only saving a
Okay,
penny. You're only
all right,
saving a penny. It's $60.
$60 a month. So you're saying
60
that after
after,
Rico gets
yeah,
the
after
donations
two
for two
weeks,
weeks, so
after Rico
it's a
gets,
subscription, so they'll
mm-hmm,
continue
yeah,
to subscribe,
yeah,
benefiting her when
yeah, yeah.
Rico's kind of in
Rico's
the.
done after 2 weeks.
Okay, I didn't
After
hear
two
that
weeks,
part, so
after
I
two
got
weeks,
off.
it's 40% off for the next 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, she did not say Rico was getting any other profit off of that for the rest of the month. She did not say that. She did not say for the
Dang.
rest of the month that any of the profit would go to Rico. I did not
exactly.
hear her say
Oh
that.
man.
Now let me make a comment to Mama Ada's comment. Mama Ada, it's not about what she did behind the scenes. Again, we're talking about what's presented on social media. I have nothing against what she may or may not be doing, but I think I speak for a selective amount of people. It's not about what she does behind the scene. It's not about, she may feel like she shouldn't do nothing from where he's coming from. My point is, if you're going to put him in a spotlight like that, the business should not have been put with contributing to Rico's cause. That is what I'm saying. I don't know what she did behind the scenes, and neither do any of you all watching. Nobody knows. My point is, when you make something public, you have to be ready for everyone's opinion from every walk of life. That's all I'm saying. Y'all are so fixed on this somebody that don't like somebody. And again, I will say, if we was having this same conversation, if Carmen put Rico
You
on
are
a
so. Oh,
live and she
Who
compared
you're so
this to
right.
her
I was about to
business,
say that
we
Wow.
to
would
you,
be
Nikki.
talking cash shit about her right now. That
Mm.
is my
And
point, and
amen. I'm
nobody will
sorry,
see
but
that.
you are not telling nothing but the truth. You are not telling nothing but the truth because if this was common, everybody would be saying, "Yay, Nikki, you telling the truth. Yes, Nikki,
Yes,
you are telling the truth." They would be right behind you, like, "Yeah, yeah, she's using them. She's using them to promote her business." Now, if she had did this when Rico was still there, when she had started back selling her products, it would have been, oh, Carmen's using Rico to promote her business and get
yes.
Hmm.
some money. How is that right?
And you know
Right
what?
is
Like,
right
I
and wrong
hate
is
to,
wrong.
real quick, like, I hate to bring this name up, but I think about even Tay with her perfume. Could you guys
Right.
imagine? Can you imagine Tay doing a live talking
Yep.
about, okay, y'all go to the website and Rico gonna get $5? Like, just the thought,
The internet would
everybody
have
would
broke.
not. But when it, yeah, but like to your point, when it's somebody else, it's like all of a sudden we can't see. Just like the people on Carmen and Tay's side, they got their blinders on, they can't see. It's the same with people over here. And this is why I kind of step back from the internet because people lack objectivity. If it's
Yep.
somebody you like, I mean, do you not think that, and this is not to be negative, but do you not think that I liked Karina at one point? you know but I feel like my objective side when I see things, and this is not me saying she's like a terrible person, but it's like even when I see things, when I'm with her in the flesh, even I take a step back and I say I don't really know about this relationship anymore. But I feel like for people online, when you can see something but you just act like you don't see it, I can't relate to that. I
Right.
can't relate. It's okay. Nobody's saying you have to like X her out. You can still
Hmm.
follow her, like Tia Lee's. Like she follows Boss Lady and is a supporter of hers. But at the same time, she can still acknowledge things. It's okay to say, Karina, I love you, but I just don't agree with this one thing. You don't have to
Right.
fight
Right.
every
Why
Right.
battle
do you have
and
to
Right.
just
agree with everything she does? And why does that mean that I don't like you because I
Right.
don't agree? I don't agree with your decision. You understand what I'm saying? That
Yep.
does not mean that I hate you. Yo, I don't agree with the fact that, hey, you may smoke black and miles, but
Right.
I'm cool with you, but I don't like that scent. I'm
Right.
gonna say, don't come around me with it. We cool. And if I'm in your presence and it's your space, I'm gonna remove myself and not contradict what you choose to do. This
Right.
kills me with this internet stuff. And this is why it's so easy for me to say people don't move at their own thought process. People jump on bandwagons because who it is involved. And if we
Yep.
gonna tell the truth about it, Taterhead put them in a whole old pretty t-shirt. So she
Yep.
was using them too. So
Yep.
it's okay to talk about that. But when we
Hmm.
see this in this same light, how is it any different? It behooves
Exactly.
me with how people think. Capitalization, capital this, capital LMNOPQRSTU, whatever. I don't care. Whatever y'all choose to do with y'all funds, and you say, where do we go from here in the chat? You go wherever you want to go, because at the end of it all, I'm having a conversation about what we see on the internet. I can't talk to y'all about what ain't on the internet because I don't see it. This conversation is about what is put on the internet for all of us to see every day. This conversation is about some mothers, some sisters, some aunties that has sold into all of us, and they did not get acknowledged for their contributions. You're not going to spit and
Yep.
shit in the face of the people that rock with me. I'm not
And I just
having it.
got one more thing to say. Now, if you could flaunt that you want to go look at $1 million house on the internet, your
Hmm.
your surprise need to be your big announcement needs to be, I'm just going to match, and I don't need y'all to subscribe to my new product right now because this is something bigger. I really love this man. He made a decision to step away from something that he has known for 30 years. That is a hard decision. Rico's going to make his own mistakes along the line. That's him. He's a grown man. He could do that. But if you're truly going to help him, your business should have never been that big announcement last night. It should have been about him. And ain't nobody telling you what to do with your money. $5 ain't gonna hurt your business. You in the stores.
Yeah.
Charmaine, this is the only place where we can agree to disagree, baby. Other places
And
they
I
delete the
respect you,
comments,
Nikki, for
baby.
being
Let me
very
say that.
respectful to me and letting me speak. You
Other
know,
places, absolutely. Other places delete your comments. Other places act like they don't see you. Every Teens Irie 2.0, whatever. This is the only place where nothing gets overlooked. You could come in and dislike me and say what it is you gotta say, and we gonna have a whole conversation about it. You ain't never finna catch me sneak dissing you behind the scenes. So that is not true. This is the only, and it doesn't have to be negative. The way you perceive what I say makes it negative. I'm on here talking about any and everything, and this how I can see that everybody puts everything into the same category, and it makes it more obvious to me that it is a click. It's clicks and not the base. It's about clicking. There's no clicks over here. There's merely about what it is that's being discussed, who it is that needs the help, how we perceive what we saw, and moving forward behind it. It has nothing to do with none of that other stuff. And there are clicks. Nobody's going to admit it. There are clicks. People get angry because you don't like who they like. That is what it goes on. And in a world where we all grown women, this is where we are today.
Yeah. And real quick, Nikki, just to address Riri's comment to what I was saying earlier, she was saying that she sees it differently now that it's been broken down to her. And that's what I was trying to tell to T. Elise is that there are people that will say, oh, I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, let me go that route. And that may be an extra $60 for Rico. Maybe this person was going to put $60 into a business, but instead now she just wants it to go directly to Rico. So it's like, even if 10 people wake up and see, oh, I didn't think about it like that. What's 10 times 60? I'm terrible at math. What is that?
10 times 60 is $600.
$600. If 10 people decide to, instead of doing that, I'm going to do this, that would bring the GoFundMe from 2,200 to 2,800. And that's all I want people to see is see what it actually is. Make your decision based off that. I'm not even telling you to go left or right. I'm just helping you to see that there's a left and a right.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Absolutely. No, I never said you said me, sister. That was just me giving my point. Okay? I talk with passion. If y'all don't know that by now, y'all know that. That's how I talk. I saw somebody else saying, oh, why you're so loud? Because I am. So I know where you're coming from. I'm just taking what you said because somebody is thinking that. And they are thinking that towards me. They won't say it, but there'll be one of these people still here talking cash shit. And then they'll go post it in a group somewhere or in somebody's inbox, not even knowing that person gonna come and tell me exactly what they say. That's all I'm saying.
Let them talk in the groups. Like I said, all I need is them 10 people to wake up and for Rico's GoFundMe to go to $2,800. That's all I care about. I mean, I know people will have their thoughts about you and about me. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm just coming in the name of this person that I love and care about. That's all it's about at the end of the day. Regardless of how you're taking what I'm saying, how you're going to twist it, I think, Nikki, I've been really clear with my words. And I'm not trying to be negative, but at the same time, sometimes negativity will come from you trying to protect somebody. It's just like if you're think about your son that just graduated. If you go outside and you see him getting jumped by 3 dudes, I'm sorry, it's only so much positivity that can be poured into that situation. You're gonna have to go and maybe put hands on some people, even if it's just to separate, but now you're involved in the fight and that can be perceived as negative. So sometimes when you get involved to help somebody, sometimes it does get a little negative. Sometimes you can't be 100% positive because you may have to help people to realize something that's going on. And it can be perceived as negativity, or you're stirring the pot, or you're jealous of
Because you
her, or
don't
you're a
agree.
hater. Yeah.
Yeah. That is so weird to me, but I'm so glad that I don't have the spirit that I don't give a F about what people think of me, because if I wasn't in that space, this would not be a space for me. I'm a firm believer in standing on how I feel, because they are my feelings to have. And the fact of that, like, how do we go from here? You're absolutely right, Jen. I am thankful each of us want to help. We will give as we choose. And it is all good. And I said before I started this, I said, if y'all don't want to be here, don't come over here. It just shows me the mind frame of so many people. And I'll say it again. If I'm speaking on somebody that they don't like, they over here with the hearts and the shish boom bars and all that. If I'm speaking on a particular subject that does not matter who it's pertaining to, then I'm wrong and I'm a hater. But again, that's fine. What I will wrap this up with is, you all pray about what you're going to do. Do what you see fit to do. Nikki does not have a jealous bone in her body. And what I will continue to do is come on my platform every day, because coffee chat is definitely necessary. This is
And real
something
quick, before
for
I
you.
go, I'm going to jump off real quick, Nikki. But just to remind you guys, Rico's GoFundMe is on my page, and his Cash App is Rico Reloaded 24. Please, please, please give what you can. That's the point of me coming up here, is to kind of try to take where the funds are going and try to push it more toward Rico versus somebody else. So if you don't take anything else from what I'm saying, just take this. Cash App is $Rico Reloaded 24. The GoFundMe is on my page. I'm actually going to go repost it right now, and I will leave with that.
All
Thank
right.
you so
Have a
much,
good
Nikki,
day,
for having
sister.
me on. I thought this was a good live.
You're
This was a
welcome.
good conversation, and thank you for allowing me to be heard.
You're
Thank
absolutely welcome. No
All
problem,
right.
sister. Have a great day.
All right. You too. Bye.
Okay. You know what, Stacy? Before I wrap this up with all of you all, I'm going to say this. It amazes me. It amazes me how much people really, their thought processes. Okay. It amazes me that we as adults cannot sit in a space and have a conversation without blaming it on jealousy. I realize that. And I tell you, when I tell you I'm okay with that, I've never had coffee chat for this long. I will also tell you that me as a person, I don't care about the opinions of me from anyone. Okay? I don't care. What I do know is there's a lot of false flaggers on the internet and off of the internet. There's a lot of backdoor in your windows. There's a lot of it. People could play in my face to the end of time. I'm not moving for anyone. I will remain vocal. I will remain loud, and I will say whatever it is that I would like to say. And I'm not playing with nobody. Oh, yeah. It's a tough spot to be in, because I promise you, they talking about me right now. It's a very tough spot to be in. They have it all set up in their mind that Nikki jealous, Nikki's angry, Nikki's mad. I'm not. First of all, being angry gonna make me go. Put me in hell. Being angry will cloud my judgment. I'm preparing for my launch tomorrow. All right. And I'm not going to take away from a space where I have given free range for people to come and talk about whatever and then say, oh, you ain't going to talk about this. I will never be a hypocrite for nobody. I've said it before and I'm going to say it now. So before y'all go in groups subliminally talking about me, put my name in it if you're bad enough. Say you talking about me. I will not make an ass out of myself. So say you talking about me, and I'm going to respond to what you saying about me. Other than that, it's null and void. It's null and void, baby. It's null and void. Wait, let me see. How about people just go to Rico page and audio? Ain't nobody got to come over here. What you mean? What are we trying to do? Exactly. What who trying to do? Ain't nobody. When have you heard me say anything about we're not going? Again, y'all forget coffee chat is what we choose to discuss. Y'all are missing the bigger picture of what coffee chat is. And this is why I'm just going to say I love y'all on purpose, baby. Because and and again, honey, keep on speaking the truth. That's your assignment, to open the eyes of the. I'm just here to talk to y'all, sister. Because everybody got me. Oh, I got you, sister. I understand, Eves, Miss Bit Sweets. It's not going to help Rico Independent to give him everything. He just needs a little help and encouragement to start this new journey. She would be no different than, it ain't about that, but I hear you. I hear you loud and clear, sister. I hear you loud and clear. Who got, let me see. You will never get them to understand what a conversation, I never will. And I'm not going to try to, sister. I'm not going to try to, okay? Absolutely. Never will and not going to try to at all. At all. At all. Okay? I'm not. I thank you all for being able to come here. I thank you all for feeling like you had a safe space to come and voice your opinion without being worried about what somebody's going to say about you. I defend and stand for what's right. That's it. And that's all. Absolutely. I thank you all because I don't want to be connected to no simps. I can't. If you cannot give your opinion on everything, then it's weird to me. Right. You know what I'm saying? And again, for those of you all that feel like that you weren't acknowledged, that are from over here, it feels good to be acknowledged, but continue to contribute to Rico's cause in whatever way that you see fit, however it works for you. I am not here to dictate how anybody handles their funds. That is not my job. I am not here to change your thought process. I'm here to merely have coffee chat with my people every day. That's all. That's it. And I'm not picking a side. There's no side to pick at all. We talk about what we see. We talk about, all of y'all are together in all these groups. But y'all cannot communicate with each other. So if you have a difference of opinions in a group, then you're wrong because y'all have a difference in opinions in a group. But go ahead. Have the whole point is everybody has a right to a difference of opinions and everybody should be respected for just that. I don't think it will ever happen. I really don't. I really don't. No matter what shade they try to throw on you, they will feel. I'm going to continue. So ain't nobody stopping me. And I'm going to continue to call it how I see it. I know this was out of our norm and very long. I apologize, y'all. This is 3 hours, but it was necessary. We will always, again, like I say, have a space where we're going to come up on here and we're going to talk about whatever. And for those of you that feel some type of way about me, you have that right to. Okay? That's your opinion of me. But at least I know who I am. And I'm always going to know who I am at all times. So my phone is ringing. I'm going to get up off of here. And I will talk with you guys later today. Give me 1 second. I'm ending this live. I don't have you on speaker none. So give me 1 second. So I love you guys on purpose. Have a great rest of your afternoon. And I will, ooh, baby, it's 2:30. Love you guys. Bye, y'all.